Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Good morning. Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends. I am Michael, Shawn, J Black, DJ Cam, Shawnee Scott on air. Shout out to our girl Sexy Mo with allegedly. And what the hell is today? Today is Today is what? Damn, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday.
Middle of the week. Damn
it. Today is Wednesday. Jesus. All right. Wednesday it is, y'all. Hump day. Gotta rename that. We the worst Wednesdays, damn it. That's what it is. We the worst Wednesdays.
We the worst.
We the worst Wednesdays. All right, well, good morning. We the worst Wednesdays. Good morning to everyone. Good morning, DJ Cam. Start with you. Good morning, Cam. How's your morning?
Good morning. What's good?
You're good? Everything was great last night?
Yep.
You're the only single guy.
Watch a little basketball,
Yeah.
Finally getting into the basketball season.
Yeah.
Looking good. Basketball's looking good. I can't front.
LeBron James and the Lakers came back and tied that up. I don't answer J Black. J Black's an overreactor when it comes to watching games. That's why I don't even mess with J Black when it comes to that.
Quarter guy.
No, he's
quarter, they down by 15. He's like,
Yeah. He's more like, Lakers are in trouble. I didn't even respond. I was like, shut up.
Yeah, you did. He didn't even. I said, Lakers, they're in trouble, Mike. They're in trouble. Crickets. He didn't say nothing. And then, of course, towards when it's less than a minute go, and they up by 9 now, I was like, oh, yeah, everything's good. They all right. No, it was
He had a conversation. He had a text conversation with himself. No, everything's good. Oh, what are you talking about? Yeah, I knew everything was good. Freaking LeBron James.
Yeah, I did. Wait, Cam, now that you say that, I had a dialogue back and forth with myself. Mike never responded. Now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking back,
yo, that's funny.
I'm going back and forth, and I responded.
I don't watch too many games to. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Y'all who don't like LeBron James, who think Michael Jordan's the greatest. Guess what? Last night I was like, they got LeBron James, and Anthony Davis did his damn thing. It's not happening. It's
all about the fourth quarter. My dad always said that the game's in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but the thing is, and your dad is right about that. But the problem is, nobody realizes the percentage of people who are winning in the first quarter. How high the percentage is that the team wins. It's crazy.
Really? So whoever wins the first quarter generally wins the game?
The Dallas Mavericks are 28-0 when they win the first quarter. And Rick Carlisle, their coach, keeps saying, a lot of people don't know this is a first quarter lead, but you don't pay attention to the first quarter. It's like in the NFL, you don't pay attention to that field goal that happened in the second quarter. You're like, okay, it's a field goal. And then the only reason your team gets to come back with 1 minute and 46 seconds left in football is because of the field goal in the second quarter. But Jay was talking to himself. Like Jay was just
going back and forth with no response. I said, they might fall asleep.
No, you're going back and back.
You're
going back and back. Because Jay just wants to be annoying because his lousy ass Sixers, since we want to talk, your lousy ass Sixers, who should have already been in a championship, but because Ben Simmons won't shoot a goddamn jump shot, they won't.
They playing tonight. Sixers playing tonight, game 2 for all you Washington and Sixer fans.
Just don't get Russell upset and want him going 30, 15, and 15. Having 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 15 assists. What he does is obnoxious, but a lot of people just don't like him. So the narrative, he doesn't get the credit that he should. What he's doing is ridiculous. But that doesn't make any sense. Get on the Instagram Live, y'all, when you get a chance. And then Shawnee, I'm gonna send you the one. Yeah, so J Black was just going back and forth. Sometimes you gotta let J Black play. Just gotta let J Black play. All right, whatever. I'm gonna watch this game.
No response.
Because the only reason I'm watching the game is because I don't have TNT on my TV. So Jay Black sent me his passcode and everything, so I got to watch it on my phone. So Jay Black really thinks I'm going to respond and get off my coverage of the basketball game to actually respond to him. Yeah, the coverage that he created. I'm like, man, whatever, man. Go ahead. I'm over here smoking a black and mild, living a great life on a balcony with a cup of coffee, sitting there going, I'm going to shut your ass up.
Oh yeah, I guess you can't respond unless you come out of the broadcast.
Yeah, then I gotta come out and I gotta do all the things. I gotta tap. It's only like 2 taps. Tap, tap, tap. No, just tap in.
Tap in.
Hell out of here, man.
That's funny.
And I can't watch. And that's the only thing that's good. You watch all the ESPNs and the Skip Baylesses. Skip Bayless really loves the Clippers, and the Clippers are a wrap. You know why the Clippers are a wrap? Because you boys can't hang with that white boy Doncic. And Kawhi Leonard's leaving the Clippers because Kawhi Leonard scored 41 points last night. He scored 41. Doncic scored 39. And Kawhi said, I'm scoring 41 points, and the rest of this, let me tell you who's trash. Patrick Beverly. I don't want to get too much into sports. Patrick Beverly is the most overactive, energetic dude. Yo, Doncic smacked him in his face last night. Yo, if Doncic calls him too small one more time, Luka Doncic from the Mavericks, they was doing a pick and roll. Yo, what's the dude's name? Ty Lue, coach that coached the Cleveland. He might be the most overrated coach. Yo, you won championships because of LeBron James. If they ran the same play like 17,000 times.
And it kept working though, huh?
Kawhi was like, I'm going to guard Luka. And then they ran a pick and roll, and every time Luka was stuck with little ass Patrick Beverly and was taunting him.
The human net.
Like, Lou, you don't have any other options on how to cover a pick and roll? That's it? The same play over and over and over. No wonder why LeBron was, I'm out of Cleveland. Get out of here, man. I already won championships. Tyrone Lue, shut up. All right, that was my basketball experience last night. All right, Jay Black.
Good morning to some people. Kathy, good morning. Jeanette, good morning. Paul, I saw you. Ashley as well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I saw the comments.
You up early. Go ahead, y'all.
And Cam dropped off IG. I'm waiting for you to let me in. All right, where we at? Today, what do we got going on today? A couple things in the news.
Tell us.
I saw some stuff about donating testicles for men, getting 35,000. Saw that on the news.
Wait, per testicle?
Yeah. I mean,
it's not the pair. I just got to give one.
Wait, I guess there's
not a pair of sneakers. You have to give up.
I guess there's some options for Mike there. Yeah.
Oh,
it said donate testicle. Yep. For 35,000. That was in the news. I saw.
Where do you go? And what do you know the city?
Matter of fact, Shotty, pull the picture. I don't even know.
I want to know the city. Because I'm not saying I got a big D, but I got big testicles.
What? I don't think it matters.
How does that work?
Yeah, big testicles don't mean anything.
I said, is this real?
I just got a lot of sperm. That's all it means. I got a lot of
okay.
Yeah. Like I had 35. I think I can get more for mine. I had pain in my testicles, right? And I didn't know why I had pain in my testicles. So the doctor, I went to the what do they call our version of a GYN? Urologist. I had to go to a urologist.
Okay.
And he was like, what you have is you have water in your testicles. And he said, that's the pain. He said, but I can shoot this. All we got to do is drain it. I said, does that mean you shoot a needle into my testicles? And he said, yeah. I said, no, I'll deal with the pain. No, it's all good. Like, I'm not, you know. And he was like, you're sure? Because he was like, this is really bad. I know this is really bad pain because you have large testicles. So there's a lot of water in it. I was like, well, thank you. But for the compliment on the large testicles.
I'm good. Cam, you doing that? You giving up? You going to ain't that like surgery? Is that real surgery?
It's a removal of a testicle. So all I got to do is give you one and I'm good. Like 30 and you can negotiate. Everything's negotiable. Like give me 50.
So you have watery balls?
I have watery balls. And then he told me, no, I do have watery balls. And they're like, and the thing was, my balls were tight. You know how some people got saggy ones? No, this is Just medical advice. The doctor was like, "That's
That's
why."
not no medical advice. Go ahead. Go
No,
ahead. But go ahead.
I'm telling you, this was a medical procedure. This is what the urologist said to me. He said, "This is why if you feel," and he was like, "They're tight." I said, "Yeah, they feel like they're about to just like pop." And he's like, "That's because you have water in your testicles."
That's
So
a
how
solid-
did water get in your balls?
That was an explanation on bad diet, and there was other things that he needed me to change. And I forget.
his face.
And he
You
had a
gotta-
swimming pool. He has a
Look at
swimming
Mike's-
pool at his parents'
Dog,
house.
Look
Let
at
me tell
Mike's
you.
face.
Let me
He's
tell you guys
serious.
something. Women go to a GYN, right, to check their stuff.
Mhm.
You're supposed to go to a urologist, especially if you out here in this game where you guys are sticking your thing in a whole bunch of different caves. And the urologist will break you down, give you the right testing to let you know what's going on. It's just that they don't tell little boys this. They don't tell teenage boys this, that you're supposed to go to a urologist to actually deal with it. See? And cats are still laughing.
I was talking about Kathy. Kathy said your Mike's balls are backed up. His swimmers are literally swimming.
Girl, let me tell you, Kathy, if I grind on your thigh will get pregnant. That's how lethal my sperm is.
So how you get the water out your balls though?
They would have to take a shot. But what they did was, number one, I'm serious. Number one, if you drink a lot of alcohol, that helps build up water in your testicles.
Mm.
Obviously, guess who was drinking a lot of alcohol?
Mhm.
And I was like, if you think I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna take this little bit of pain.
God.
And there's some other things in your diet that had to change that were creating water in there. But honestly, they were sensitive for
It is
was-
too early, Tosh.
like for 4 months. I'm just giving y'all real talk. Y'all immature. Y'all all immature.
Yeah. So after
Thank you,
you
Shawn.
stop,
Keep going.
since
Go
you're
ahead.
I want to know, since you're sober now, do they still hurt?
No,
Or the water start going away?
it hasn't hurt for this was when I was how old was I? It's probably like 27, 28. And I ain't give a damn. When you're 27, you ain't give a damn. But it was achy for real. Like it was achy records. And they were achy at moments when they shouldn't have been achy. Like when you don't want your testicles to be sore and you think you about to be MC Hammer.
So you had blue balls all the time?
Yeah, I guess it was more like sensitive.
Action.
So you still this conversation is nuts. Action, I love it. Action, I love it. This is the truth.
For those who
telling
just joined in, Mike's talking about his watery balls. For those who just joined us, I don't know. It was a story
There
that
was
said
water
when you're
in
doing
my testicles, and the urologist was like, "We're gonna have to shoot you up and take the water out." I said, "Keep them, because I'm really not trying to get a shot
it. Wow.
directly in the sack." And I was like, "Am I gonna die from this?" They said, "No, but it's gonna be painful. But you could change this, you could change that, and everything like that." I was like, "Cool, I'm just gonna change it because I don't think I'm, But the pain was severe. Like there were times when I'd be laying in the bed, I'm like, "Yo, what is going on?" It was like, whoa, 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 whoa. That's how it felt.
Did they numb you? Did they put some numbing?
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. He already knew what it was.
You should have just got the shot.
Nah, I'm good. Now that I think about it, I'm good because let me tell you something. Then they have to numb it. Then they have to hit you with. I don't know why I made that sound, but it felt like a pin going into a balloon.
You got that in the you got all the sounds. Okay, all right, Mike. All right.
So then I
Watery
changed,
testicles.
and then I did go through a spot where I did stop drinking for a little bit. Then all of a sudden and then it went away. Well, then don't get a vasectomy. Well, then don't get a vasectomy. What does this guy do with anything?
Well, because you don't want the needle. That's what she said. You don't.
Oh, I've been telling y'all. Y'all women be like, go get it cut. Go get shut up.
So vasectomy, you got to get a needle. And you get
I don't know.
They're gonna do a vasectomy. They're gonna have to numb you.
Yeah.
I'm good.
So for married couples, do they get vasectomies or do they get the female get the tubes tied and burnt?
I don't know why the female just don't get the tube ties after you already in surgery. Like I don't even get that. That's ridiculous. Like just get them tubes tied and burnt off. You're already there.
Why can't the dude just get a vasectomy?
Because you're already there. Who like the engine's already up? Why don't you get the oil changed? They already got the engine up. Just get the oil changed. And burn them tips off too. Burn them off.
Action got the V treatment.
They stuck that needle.
I need to know the risks. I need a doctor to be able to go through the pros and cons for a female versus a male.
No, the man can get it. The man can get it.
The man ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting nothing. How
Yeah,
about
y'all
you hold these
need to
babies on
stop
your belly?
making
Let's
babies.
roll the dice.
Y'all need to, stop making so many babies. Every woman doesn't have a C-section. Yeah, I did natural birth.
Give a damn. Just hold these babies on your belly. Stop playing. God, let's do it old school.
Well, yours is watery. I don't know what that looks like. I'd be like, wait a minute, what happened?
I want mine to be so watery. I want mine.
What is going on? I got an alien. What happened?
They had these commercials. Your sperm count is low. I want my sperm count to be super low. You know, smoking black and miles and making sperm count low. Yes, I want these sperm is overrated. I want y'all dead.
So why not just get the vasectomy?
For what?
Then they really would be dead.
No, for what?
One of the comments says, so later in life you can still have a baby, but she can't.
Yeah.
No, so I said so.
No.
I'm so tired of trying to be nice to y'all women. So
no, y'all
with
get
you,
that.
Mike.
Y'all cut that off because
ain't nobody cutting none off. We create the world. Ain't nobody cutting it. Yeah, just in case I do want to have a kid, I'm good. Y'all just y'all the ones who complain about my body changes. My body has changed so much, and my body can never. Then burn them damn tips off.
How is she saying the vasectomy is simple and only 2 days of pain? How do you know?
Well, a C-section, they have to cut their stomach open.
Yeah, but
then they have to get stapled back together.
Yeah, but do it while you're already under surgery. You're already gonna be sore.
But everybody doesn't have a C-section. Like I didn't.
Well, you don't have it. But you can still get them burnt off. You can still get them. You can still get them
burnt off. I might want to have another kid.
First of all, I know your tubes are tied. I know your tubes are tied.
I might want to have another baby.
Your tubes is tied in a Indian knot. I already know you tied them things up. You tied them up yourself. They tied them up and they said, show me the knot. And you went back in there and you was like, hold up. And then you was like, give me the lighter.
I help burn this for you.
I'm burning these.
But you can go back and get them untied.
I thought you couldn't when you burned the tips. I thought when you burned the tips.
You can go get them untied.
Yeah, that's all good because I know you know that because them tubes is tied.
Are you sure? Yeah. I think once they're burnt, they're burnt. Once they're tied, can come untied, but burnt.
No, you can go get them. You can go have the surgery and they'll undo it.
And the only reason,
as long as you got your ovaries, you can do in vitro. Because I thought about having another baby.
Yeah, because you tied them tubes. That's why.
After that,
you tied them goddamn tubes. That's why.
Right.
You
right. You were right. After I had Tamron, I said, go on and tie him up.
It's a
right
wrap.
after I had her. Yep.
She's a wrap. And I ain't mad. That's why men don't do it, because a woman can do that and you don't even know about it. I don't even know Stacey got her tubes tied. I don't even know.
They asked you right before. They asked you before you go in for delivery. Do you want me to go ahead and tie your tubes?
Wrap it up. You want to wrap this product up? Like, let's do it.
Because I was close to 35 when I had the baby girl. So he was like, do you want me to tie your tubes? I was like, yeah, go ahead. We don't need no more surprises.
But that's a real topic. If you're married or you with your partner, you're older, it's like one of you guys should, right? At some point, somebody got to give in. And
if our relationship would have worked, no, I would have had more kids. I would have been okay.
Yeah, or just wait it out till they stop having a period. Then it's just a free fall. Just wait till they go to menopause, and then they bust up.
Oh, they go to menopause and then they good.
Tear the club up.
Then tear the club up.
What age is usually menopause? What age?
Shawn, like 22 for some chicks. It's like 22 for some chicks. Some of these fast ass chicks been having sex since they was like 7 months old. Like menopause be coming fast. Like, we here, bitch.
Yeah, it depends. It depends. Yeah, I think it's closer to 50.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
50. There's a dude called Big Daddy Texas. He said, I have one. It was 20 minutes and 2 days of swollen testicles, then a week of prescription medicine. Get the out of here. I wish I would. Sit up there getting 2 days of swollen. Nah, Tide tubes can come loose after 5 years. If them Tide tubes come,
Mhm.
if they
That's why you
come
burn
loose,
them.
if they come loose after 5 years, you tricking out in these streets. Let me
How they get loose? Explain. Yeah.
explain how they get loose.
It just happens. And then you can get, even though they tied, you can still get pregnant, but the baby will be in the tube. So you got to go and have a surgery to get that.
That doesn't
So,
sound-
baby, why don't you light my fire? You better light them tips on fire, girl.
Even if they burn.
Burn them down.
Mhm. You can still get pregnant.
All right. So for transparency, my
Mhm.
wife has been asking me. That's the reason why I was so into that dialogue. She's been asking me about pursuing that, and I'm like, no, that's my manhood. You get your stuff. I don't know. Like that's I
Who
need
you
to
trying
talk-
to have a baby with?
who is she trying to have a baby with?
Who you trying to have a baby with? Stop putting it on her.
No, how about this? It's the same question, Shawnee. Like,
But
y'all women,
I asked first.
it
Asked first.
because it's
I
the same
asked
reason.
first.
Listen,
Who you
y'all
trying
got
to
to
have baby
flip a coin. It's my balls. He not getting shot up and then being swollen for 2 days. After the child, y'all should have got the tubes tied right after the child. Y'all there. The vagina is open.
Should have been tied and burned at that point.
Then you
Over.
probably told her not to do it. You probably said, "Oh,
No.
I love you. We gonna have a whole bunch of kids." You probably did all that.
Nah, I ain't having no more. I knew 8 years ago I wasn't having no more. But I guess her thing is, if the relationship failed, I have that option once I move on. But according to what Shiny just said, even tied and burnt can come apart and you can have more. But it's at a certain age when you're in your 40s.
The likelihood of you get burned, it happens. But the likelihood, stop.
Don't nobody want it. Y'all don't understand. We have to go every year. They have to stick that thing up in us, open it up, take a cotton swab, wipe around in it. Don't nobody feel like doing all that. Just go get your
Y'all
stuff.
gotta do that regardless when y'all see the GYN. They gotta put
That's
the
what I'm
umbrella in
saying.
your vagina. So
That's what I'm saying.
But y'all gotta do that regardless.
We have to do too much to our bodies.
See, Kathy said her
Go
menopause
snip.
Her menopause came in her mid-30s. I tried to tell you they can come early. I tried to tell you.
Ooh wee.
Don't woo wee. That's dope. Girl, Kathy, lucky I didn't know you back then. You lucky I wasn't single. I would have met you. Like, what? You went through menopause? What? Shooting the club up.
Yeah, see, make the choice like action.
Yeah, Action. I got love for you. You know, Action. I appreciate all your support. Let me tell you something. Less than a week. You stupid dummy. Let me tell you, you going through rehab for less than a week, and you got your balls on ice for less than a week. I love Action. Yo, Action. I really do. But I gotta hit you with it, Action. You stupid dummy. You stupid dummy. You a stupid dummy.
Oh God! And what exactly, Shawnee, for those who don't know, what is menopause? Like, explain? Like, what does that mean? It just mean you getting older and
what are we in the 8th grade up in this joint, yo? That means the period don't come no more. Like, for real,
he act like everybody listening has no clue.
for those who don't know,
just for my 16-year-olds who
menopause?
happen to be listening, who woke up to listen to Free Agent Radio and Media Room 360.
Jay
For those who don't
understands
know,
what
menopause, there is no more cycle. That
Yeah,
means
they
that-
usually
They
they usually do a hysterectomy where they go in and take your ovaries and your some other part out, and you can't have babies no more.
Okay, so I could just stall that out to then. All right, I like that.
No, we got a comment. I got my tubes tied and burnt 30 years ago while I was on the table. Ain't no kids come from that. 30 years of good work. There you go.
It is.
Kathy said, I wasn't a pleasant person at the time, very moody. My husband at the time hated me. You know what, Kathy? I got a funny feeling every once in a while he still hates you. I love you, Kathy. I love you, Kathy. You know I love you. Just on Wednesdays, Kathy. Just on Wednesdays. Just on Wednesdays. I love you. You know I got love. I got love. No ice. You use a bag of frozen peas. Action, you got frozen peas on your balls, Action. Oh, damn it. I can't have kids anymore, not by choice. Why, Shorty, why you gotta bring the room down? Like, why you gotta bring the room down? We love you, girl.
Yes, we did.
And we, God bless you for anything that happened by kids no more by not by choice. But come on, 'cause now I can't crack jokes when y'all do that. Like Action he had frozen peas on his stuff. Action
material.
On the low, Action knows what we doing here. He alley-ooping me. He just giving me more material. He's like, go ahead, Mike. Go ahead. Crack a joke on this. Crack a joke on that. And then, sweetie, we love you. I can't have kids, but not by choice. God damn, I can't. What am I supposed to joke about that?
I think I said something wrong. I got an F you in the text message. What does that mean?
Oh, wait a minute.
That waiting it out.
Oh, well, yeah.
Waiting it out comment.
Oh, I said waiting it out. Oh,
yeah, real loud, real loud. Yes, you did.
Hey,
if you know you don't want to have kids no more, then you should just get the snip.
No, we ain't get no snip. Damn, I sent you the invite. Listen, listen here. What you're not doing is not knowing the sensitivity of the private parts that a man has. Y'all don't know nothing about nothing.
Let's be honest.
Your vaginas are like y'all women's vaginas are like construction sites. Them vaginas can take a lot.
Yeah, they're resilient.
They be coming out with big ass heads. Yeah, and y'all pop right back. Well, some of y'all after years of work, some of y'all don't pop back, but the majority, because some of y'all just some of them lips be looking like God. Like who let off a grenade up in here? What happened to you? Who put the grenade in this joint? He got no pop back.
No snap back. No
snap back. You 22, your vagina look like it should retire right now.
Oh, wow.
None of it. Lips be hanging like a blanket. It'd be like let me put this blanket on you. What is wrong with your vagina?
Hey. What you been playing in?
Yeah, you better get some.
Yeah, y'all keep playing. There's a lot. Let me tell you. All right, y'all. I'm not even gonna walk down that road exposed.
Trying tubes doesn't happen in the vagina.
Oh my God,
this is true.
Okay, we get that. You know what I'm talking about.
That's true.
No, this is why relationships don't be working. The tubes, when you tie the tubes, it don't even be in the vagina. I get it. I'm just saying the vagina is where the baby comes out, and tying the tubes prevents any babies from coming out. So the vagina is something, is home base. I don't even know where the tubes are at. Tubes are somewhere in your body, I guess. It ain't like tubes hanging on your inner thighs that we can see them every time we have said, what are these? Oh, those are my tubes. Nobody, the guys, we don't know where your tubes are at. I ain't never had a girl, run up in my tubes. We don't know where those tubes are at. The only person who knows it is a doctor. It's probably a little safe in your vagina, way in the back past the vagina area, somewhere by the ovaries, somewhere by your left ovary. I don't even know if you have two ovaries, but it's probably a compartment that they have that you got to put a fingerprint. The doctor puts a fingerprint to open the safe, and then bam, tubes come out. And then they burn them bitches and tie them up, and then bam, no more kids.
No, they're I can't really explain where they are, but they're not in the vagina.
Well, they're somewhere in your body, right?
Yeah, they're on each side. So
they're past the vagina. You got to go past exit 7.
Stay on that turnpike. Just keep going. Just pass.
It's past the and it splits, and everything splits.
Yeah. So they're like the tubes are here.
Yeah.
The vagina's down here.
The vagina's down here. Yeah, then a fork in the road comes, and you either want the right tube or the left tube. But the doctor knows how to merge the traffic and bring everything together.
Absolutely.
This sex education has been brought to you by. All right, thanks. Like you guys are really breaking it down. I'm very enlightened. I feel very enlightened.
Now, let me tell you something. The fact, I'll tell you how sexist this country is, and I agree. Like women, it's sexist.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that they don't have birth control for men, if they had birth control for men when I was in my 20s, dog, I would have taken 7 a day if that's what it took. I would have been swallowing birth control for men.
Then it wouldn't work.
And you know why it doesn't work?
It wouldn't work. You can't take more than what you're supposed to.
No,
but it not work.
Yeah, but y'all women can miss a day, miss like 7 days, and think y'all can take 7 pills on one day. There's a lot of chicks who be like, yeah, I missed like 3 days. I'm just gonna take 3, and then all of a sudden you got a baby that neither one of us wanted.
Yeah, because
Anyway.
it didn't work. Yeah, you can't do that.
You're absolutely right. But if they had a birth control for men, I would have taken it.
Yeah, I agree.
No problem.
Well, they need to come up with that.
Why don't they have that?
Birth control makes you sick because birth control tricks your body into thinking that you're pregnant. So when you start taking birth control, then you start having mornings. Well, some people, not everybody, but it's tricking your body into thinking that it's pregnant. You gain weight.
Yeah. It's crazy. And since the pills are already tricking you, don't get mad when I start tricking your ass. No, I'm playing. All right, so what time is it? 6:40. All right, this is good. Shout out to everybody on my Instagram live. Spread the word. It's Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. Jay Black, DJ Cam, Shawnee Scott. You know what? Let's just get to this whole thing because Jay wants to jump into this. He wants to jump into this subject about the feeding of the food.
So me and my wife, we have lots of debates, lots of conversations, and she's in a lot of different groups. And one of the topics were
what does this have to do with the debate?
Yeah, no, it is.
Watch.
It's always a debate. So it's who do you when you're a wife and you're feeding your husband or your kids, who do you feed first? Like, who comes first when you're making that meal? Do you make sure that you feed your kids first, or do you make sure you feed your husband first? So
right, Instagram Live. Now you can call 609-699-1386 and get on the phone lines, right? Media Room 360. If you're watching us, put the comments up. Instagram Live. I need y'all to tell me. Jay Black, repeat the question again for everybody on Instagram Live. Spread the word. We on here right now.
Who do you feed first, your husband or your kids? When you're making food for your spouse, females, are you feeding your husband first, or you making sure you get that plate together and make sure the kids are fed first?
I wonder, does it matter how many kids you got? Like, does it matter if you got like 5 kids? Because if you got 5 kids, you almost probably kind of have to feel bad for the mom because now she's got to make 6 plates before she actually sits down and eats, which means the food ain't as hot as it was. So yeah, that's a lot of kids. Like I'm not making 6 plates. Like if you and your significant other have 5 kids, don't even ask your girl to make you a plate. She got to make 5 off the muscle. That's a lot. But just in a normal situation, the husband act like he's starving. I want to know who you guys feed first. I do all the cooking. I don't feed anyone first. I just yell, dinner's ready. All right, well, action, that's dope. See, when you take control, then you ain't got to worry about that. When you're the cook, you ain't got to worry about it.
But females, are you feeding your husband first or the kids first? What Kathy said?
Kids
first.
Kids first, they make a mess. Your husband can fix his own damn plate. See, when you put the word damn in,
Wow, okay.
See, the word damn, it's black women. That's black women all day. They got to put the word damn in. Like the kid, like you can just explain to me, yo, I just want to take care of the kids first. You can fix your own damn plate. Bitch, now I'm mad. See?
Then you got to cuss out the way. That's one. Yes, Kathy. Tosh said moms never eat. What do they say? They always eat last or never eat. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I can see that.
I was raised that you make the man's plate first.
Exactly. I was waiting.
And then everybody else.
I was waiting.
So.
Let me tell you something.
Let me applaud Shawnee real quick.
I come from a culture that is so male chauvinistic, and I think it's so ridiculous. Because if I see the food right there, and the plate's right there, and I'm hungry, I'm just going to get up. Now, if you bring me my plate, I'm like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to get up and be like, I'm about to make a plate. Sometimes Stacy says, you want me to make you a plate? And sometimes I just get up and just make the plate.
So she cooked the food, but then you're going to make your own plate?
Yeah, or if we go somewhere, if we go over my mom's house and my mom cooked, and I see her scurrying around the kitchen with my mom, and they're doing a whole bunch of stuff, and I see the food is sitting right in front of me, and I'm hungry. I grab a plate. I do this simple thing. It's real simple. Like people have been doing it for years, right? You become hungry, and then you start putting food in your plate. So you put the ribs in the plate. Puerto Rican, so I put the rice in the plate, and I do that, and I take it to a table, and I begin to eat.
But Stacy knew you were hungry. She knew that the food was there.
I knew I was hungry before she knew I was hungry. Nobody on the planet Earth knew I was hungry before I knew I was hungry, and the food is right in front of me.
It's interesting to me.
So you never make your own plate, Jay?
Well,
go ahead, say it.
Jesus.
There are times, yes.
When was she not home?
When you're going through the drive-through.
No, my wife usually takes care of me. She makes sure that she makes sure that the man is fed. I guess it seems normal to me. Like she's making the food, and then as you're making the food, she make a plate for you. Like I don't.
Well, that's good as long as you know it's also normal if a man makes a plate for himself. Like you do know that's normal also, right?
Yes, that's what. Yeah, that's. I mean, but if you're cooking, and I mean, I know when she's mad, I got to make my own plate. Like I already know that, she's mad, so I'm on my own. But she cook it, and I just wanted to make sure she ain't putting nothing in it, but she never do.
Stupid.
No, she don't you say that
on Instagram Live.
But yeah, so
all my women, do you make your kids their plate first? Yeah. Or do you make your man or your husband's significant other's place first? Jay running the plantation.
I think I'll be probably offended if everybody got fed before me.
I'm gonna be real. My dad would get an attitude. Like my dad would get an attitude.
No, my wife's right.
If he didn't get his plate first, my dad would get. I think that's why, because I thought that was so. And I love my dad. We're best friends. But my dad would really catch an attitude if he didn't get his plate first. And I always thought, like, who cares? Like, we're all a family. Like, I don't get it. Like, I never understood it. So that's why
He's the king. He's supposed to eat first.
You're the man. Yeah. Ain't it in the Bible? Ain't it in the Bible?
He paid for everything. So he first.
I mean, I was raised that way, but I don't always do that. I didn't always
get and he also gets the biggest piece of chicken.
What was the?
Yeah, I was raised that way, but I don't always do that. So sometimes we have family events, and some of my aunts be like, "Girl, get over there and fix that man plate." I'm like, "He can eat. He is good. He grown. He older than me."
I believe if you bring somebody new to a barbecue, fix him the plate.
No, we talking about my ex-husband. No, he wasn't new.
And but that's a different
even
story.
when you're out that you don't fix his plate. Y'all go to somebody's house and you still ain't fixing his plate first.
I might not.
Okay, that's a little much.
Shani, you foul.
That's not foul.
Yeah, that's
not foul.
That's a little foul.
Y'all
Negroes.
That's not foul.
That's a little foul.
But your sister telling on you, she said your mom had to feed you first all the time.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's where
No. But if we go somewhere.
But that's crazy.
It's just a symbolic thing that you're gonna make the plate for me, just like I'm gonna hold the door for you, and just like I'm gonna there's a bunch of symbolic things that guys have to do for you.
Well, listen, if you would have came to my cousin party on Saturday, there was a whole spread.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't making your plate. I would have said,
she wasn't making my plate.
What you want?
You're not married. You're not so I get that.
But even if I was with somebody that I was married to for, let's say I was with my ex-husband, we were married 10 years or something. I'm not making his plate. And if it's my first time bringing him, yes, I'd be like, okay, because he might not be comfortable around that. But after you family and you know them like that, no, you can make your own plate.
I've known Stacey's mom for damn over 30 years. I've never gone over there for a barbecue and Stacey ain't made my plate. And that because I expect it, because I'll do it. Sometimes I done snuck a hot dog before she brought the plate over.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but why can't you? What is this thing that you don't want to make the plate? And we're not going to the Bible because the Bible is the most contradictory book in the history of the world. That's why I tell y'all women, when y'all were mad about the proposals and some women on Instagram were like, go to the Bible. The Bible says, women, the one thing you don't want to quote on what you should do is the Bible.
Well, Jay the one that brought the Bible up. That's why she.
Yeah, I'm just saying for everybody else. Go ahead.
But I mean, no, it's that you can do that. It's not. I don't think it should be all that pressure. Oh, I got to make his plate. We at this family function. I got to make his plate.
I need a divorce right now.
Well, let's go sign the papers. Go to the courthouse.
Look, this is the problem with Kathy. Listen to her comment. You men do know you have 2 hands and 2 feet, and y'all know the direction to the kitchen.
Kathy.
Yep.
Yes,
Wow.
Kathy. Yes.
Y'all don't want to take care of your husbands or spouses. That's deep to me.
No, it's not that I don't want to take. I don't have a problem doing it, but don't make it a requirement of me that I have.
You should want to. You should want to have your man happy and make his plate. Like he works and like I don't know. I know you about to say I work too, but
I work hard.
You should still. You're supposed to take care of your husband.
That's fine. That's fine. Then just don't have any expectations on what the husband's going to do for you simply because you're his wife. That's all I'm saying. Don't tell me nothing that I'm supposed to do simply because you're my wife.
Because I ain't make a plate.
No, don't tell me you should do this because I'm your wife. I'm like, what? You can do that yourself.
So because he my husband, I'm supposed to make his plate. Even
unfortunately, in life, there are certain things that you're supposed to do, and genders both have their things, and we don't have to just because now these new age cats want to blur all the lines. If something happens and the car breaks down, I'm not sending you out there to pop the damn hood. Even if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not sending you outside to pop the hood. But since we're doing this, we're both going to sit there and I'm going to go, well, let me see. I don't know. You going to pop the hood?
You Google it. Figure it out. You can Google how to do it.
You know what, chill, because you ain't supposed to make a plate. So I ain't supposed to walk out in the rain and pop the trunk.
Now what, Shawn?
I'll pop the hood.
Yeah, but if I make the food, you can't go make your plate. I mean, it's how I was raised. It's what I saw. It's what I saw. Like my grandfather got his plate first, even though we were all in the kitchen doing everything. My grandmother made sure he had his plate first, or she put a plate to the side.
You gonna stay single?
That's fine, but you act like that's a bad thing.
I'll fix him a plate every now and then, but this is Kathy's comment. Exactly, Shawnee. I'll fix him a plate every now and then, but don't expect it all the time. Requirement? I don't think so. Cool. We can play this game.
Nah,
every once in a while, I will. Every once in a while, I will check the noise downstairs.
You be taking it to the extreme.
No, because y'all want to. Y'all want to play this game. Let's keep it 100.
No, I will petty. You petty.
No, the downstairs. Let me tell you what petty is. The petty is that it would take you 3 minutes to make me a plate, and you're like, "I'll do it every once in a while." Cool. I will check the noise downstairs every once in a while. No, every once in a while. And every once in a while, I will pap you on your butt like, yo, go check that noise downstairs.
No.
I got to check the noise downstairs. We was at your sister's house. You couldn't make me a plate. Now go downstairs and check the noise downstairs.
That's petty. That is petty. That is petty.
That's like a dude saying.
I make the food. You can't make your plate.
What is your opposition to that, though, Shawnee? Like,
I mean, I'm just saying. Sometimes I might not be able to. It's not necessarily like I'm not like, oh no, I don't want to make no man plate. That's just beneath me. Nothing like that. But if I make the food, you telling me that you can't just go make your plate? That it's a requirement.
Who bought the food?
Probably me, because that's how it was.
How about if the man bought the food? Can he then say, I bought the food? Because if we're going to do this, I made the food. I did this. I did that.
I got the receipt in my back pocket.
Okay, well then if you bought it, then cook it.
Wow.
You can make your own. If the kitchen is there, how about let's do this? You make your own food. I'll make my own
food.
The
meal. That's when the side chick makes the meal.
Okay.
Well, I didn't want to bring that up.
What's her phone number? Let's invite her. She can come in and she can make all the food, and all three of us can sit down and eat. And y'all can go do
anyway. She actually cooks better anyway.
Okay, well bring her on. Tell her.
Wait a second. But
I ain't got no beef with her.
But this is the
problem.
Helping
me out because she making your plate. I ain't got to deal with.
She ain't making your plate. She ain't making your plate.
I don't need her to make my plate. I got the life insurance policy, so you can do whatever
and this
you
is why. And this is why 51% of marriages end in divorce, because this man ain't do nothing wrong. He did nothing wrong.
He said
right?
he already got a
No,
side chick making
I'm not even
his
talking
plate.
about Cam. I'm saying this is all based on a man who did nothing wrong, and it's just like, I just don't feel like making his plate all the time. It's like, God, this is all stems from
What's
that.
wrong with that?
If you have a good man and you have a good woman, I'm going to take the trash out all the time. I'm going to cut the grass all the time. I'm not going to be like, well, I'm going to cut the grass every once in a while.
Well, some days you might not feel good. Some days some stuff might be going on, and
But
I got to pick that trash up and take it out. No
Okay.
big deal.
And when you don't feel good, I'll make sure you get fed.
Yeah, and when I don't feel good, guess what else you got to do? Make your own plate. So what's the problem?
But these are not stipulations.
What's the problem?
If you're not sick. If I'm not sick, I'm taking care of this. Like, I don't get why y'all women create
You might
this.
be watching the game.
Why
and
do y'all
I say, well, I'm just gonna go and take care of this because I know he won't watch that game. I'm not gonna say, Mike or Shawn, you need to come get this trash right now. I don't care that
the trash don't come out till it goes out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I got it.
Special day. They didn't come yesterday.
It's Sunday. This Sunday.
They didn't come because it flooded. So
do y'all see?
Not there.
This is why we date white women. I don't even know why I said that. Because I've never.
I know what you mean, though. I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Well, white women kill y'all. That's cool too.
What the problem is, Mike, is the independent mind. The women have the independent mindset. Believe that they have to prove a point. I don't need a man. It feels like you're deep in that. Like, I make my own money. I'm my own boss. I do this. I don't need no man.
I've never said
either
that.
get on this train or this train is keeping it moving. That's your mentality.
But
that's what I feel.
I don't think that's totally the mentality. I just say, this is what I'm trying to do. Don't create issues, men and women. Don't create issues that, listen, we can actually turn this into an official argument. Like peace in the house is amazing. Just peace. Like if I know taking the trash out on Tuesdays and Thursdays makes my girl go like, that trash is out, and puts a smile on her face, take the damn trash out. If you gotta cut the hedges out in the front and you like, go cut the hedges.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, I agree.
But if a dude wants the damn plate that takes you 5 minutes,
not even.
I don't have a problem with making the plate. My problem is saying that that's something that I have to do. Like Jeanette said, you tired after all that cooking. And I guess it depends on what people are cooking, because like in our house, we make everything from scratch. Ain't no processed stuff. So if I'm in there making dinner, I'm making dinner. You know, I'm probably in there a couple hours. I might want to sit down. You can't go make your plate. Come on. If I made you hamburger helper, okay. All right. If I got the frozen food from the grocery store and I just popped it in the microwave or in the oven, okay. But if I'm sitting there cutting the vegetables, cutting the onions, cutting the peppers,
you're a problem.
But Shawnee, even when you don't cook, when you go over somebody else's house, you like, I might make them a plate.
You're a problem.
Okay, well, then this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're a problem.
This is what I'm talking about. You went over your cousin's house and you with your husband, you like, I might make him a plate. Why would you even put that attitude out like that?
If it's our first time there, if this was his first time meeting them.
No, forget the first time, because that one won't even work. I'm talking about the one that you married to, the one that's official. You know what?
You know everybody.
I think it's even more important of the relationship that turned into a marriage than the new dude that you might only know for a week. You made the new dude that you never saw again a plate, but the dude that you're riding out with and married, what's the big deal? What is it about your egos that make y'all go?
It's not about an ego. It's not about an ego.
I don't need a man for nothing. That's the mentality.
No, I've never said that. I never said that. I need a whole bunch of men. So I've never said that. I'm thankful for all the men in my life. Okay.
God bless.
Yes.
But my thing is, what is it that bothers you?
It's nothing that bothers me. It's just if I'm sitting there talking to my cousins and my best friend, and you ready to eat, you gonna come bust up what I got going on and say, "Hey, go make me a plate."
He's not even saying. Wait a second. That's not even how the process goes. He's not asking you nothing. Your thing is like, oh, he probably hungry right now. Let me go make him a plate real quick. Boom, boom, bap, and you bring him the plate.
Okay, I will ask, hey, you ready to eat? Because usually when I get to the party, the first thing I do, I'm going to eat. Hey, you want to eat? If he say no and he go over there and grab a beer and go outside with my cousins, then he can make his own plate. Don't come bust up what I'm doing. What if we playing cards or something? So now I got to stop playing cards to make your plate?
Shawn, you know, in the midst of 7 minutes, you've made 12 different scenarios.
Yes. All to avoid making a damn plate. Yes.
I mean, I'm just saying, when we get there,
it's not that big a deal. It's not that.
I know. It's not.
But my thing is, you just defeated the whole point. You said when you get there, you're gonna want to eat, and then you're gonna say you want something to eat. We're good then. If you already asked me, we're good.
Yeah, and if he say no and go grab his beer and go outside,
that's a whole different scenario. Okay. You done made people playing dominoes and spades and people reneging and people and somebody got into a fight because a side chick walked in from Uncle Ray Ray, and then all of a sudden the cops came, and now you want to say you hungry. You already took care of everything. When you walked in there, you said, you ready to eat? And once he says no, he's on his own then.
Absolutely.
Unless he's a stranger, but he's on his own then. So you already fed in. You just defeated the whole point was what you did was nice.
I mean, but what I was saying is I don't have a problem doing it, but just don't tell me this is what I have to do. I don't have.
No one said have to. No one ever said.
Y'all made it an obligation.
Shorty, I don't have to come home.
You don't.
I don't have to see the kids ever again.
You don't.
But you're supposed to.
Yeah, you supposed to, and we all make choices.
So there's a thing that you got with these words that set something off in you, like there's some trigger. Like I don't know if you were held hostage and you were tortured, and every time you said supposed to, somebody lit you on fire a little bit, like, and then they put you out. They say supposed to. They like, what? I hate the word supposed to. I hate the word supposed to.
and Kathy, yes, I would be in major trouble, but that's why I ride with my wife, and then I'm good. Whatever she needs, I'm good. Like, yes, I will be out. I even at the doctor's office had to call her. Hey, what's the prescription? Hey, what's our doctor name? Like my wife, she holds me down. Yes, and I hold her down. But Shawnee, there's no way we could have ever dated ever in life.
Shawnee. Let me tell you
something.
That's
why we cool like this.
Let me tell you. Let me explain to y'all about Shawnee Scott. Shawnee Scott is a fraud. You know why she's a fraud?
Shawnee's the ish.
Shawnee's a fraud because I know for a fact she would. The fact that she knew, she was like, I'm hungry. You want something to eat? She already knows in her nature is to take care of somebody. I'm telling you, it's something about the word. Somebody told her you supposed to too many damn times, and it pisses her off. And I swear,
I don't have to do nothing now.
And I swear, if you never say a word, Shawnee will literally be ironing your shirt. Just don't say you supposed to iron my shirt.
You absolutely right. I will wash all the clothes. I will iron the sheets.
Just stop in the middle of it.
I do, but when you tell me what I got to do, I have to. Oh, okay.
Don't say nothing close. Don't say nothing close to suppose. Don't say supposedly. Don't say none. Don't say nothing close.
You should.
Yeah, don't say nothing with S's. You can tell Shawnee that you have a job interview on Thursday, right? Shawnee will come on Wednesday with 7 different clothes, different outfits that she think I think this navy blue could work. Don't say anything with an S.
You should help me. What?
No, that ain't my job. That's your job.
You should pick the.
Yeah, you absolutely right. Mike got me pegged right. I will. I'll buy you clothes. I do all that. I get you make sure your haircut.
Don't even say what's up. You be like, yo, what's up with these shoes over here? Say sup. Did you say suppose? That wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. I said, what's up?
You want some supper?
What? No, wait a second. That wasn't even close. Yo, that's what it is. Somebody, I'm telling you, that's what everybody has their thing from past experiences. We all got our stuff from past experiences, but just don't do this. And it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just don't do this. Like, just don't put your finger in my forehead when we argue. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Now you're talking, Mike. That's how we like it. I don't give a damn how you like it, Kathy.
Oh Lord.
You got a whole different issue, Kathy. We 1 second from sending you the link and putting you on one of these Zoom screens. That's what we StreamYard screens. About to put you. If I could get more people on my IG live, that's how we like it. Nobody give a damn. That's how we like it. You a whole different animal. You ain't like Shawn. You a whole different animal. You just want confrontation for nothing. Good morning. You like, good morning, boo. Why is it good?
What's good about it?
Why you assuming that my day has to be good? I'm an independent woman. If I want to have a bad morning, I can have a bad morning. Don't be trying to put your male chauvinistic tendencies on me.
But circling back to the topic, it was, who do you feed first, your husband or your kids? And some of the
I don't think we got a real answer.
No, because some of the comments were you there's no man more important than your kid, and then there's other aspect. You know, you always got to take care of your man, fix his plate first. He's the man of the house. So it literally was a lot of that back and forth. And somebody even said, "Hey, your kids aren't starving for food. Like there's enough food to go around. So you fix your man plate, and then you're able to then get your kids together. So you know, like there's no dire need. Like not like your kids not going to eat. They're going to eat, but you're still supposed to take care of your husband first.
Either way, if it happens or it don't happen, if you get into an argument over this, y'all relationship got bigger problems. I'm just telling y'all. If you literally get into an argument that feeds out that y'all both got an attitude, but y'all stay at the barbecue, but y'all really can't wait to get in the car to get this fight popping.
I won't eat. I just won't eat.
What?
If you're not gonna help me, I'm not.
If your wife won't make your plate, you're not gonna eat.
I won't eat.
Well, you be hungry. You be sitting over there
I
hungry.
just won't.
I
Unless
get my
there's
plate,
a legitimate reason,
and I
I'm
come
trying
see right in your face and be like,
I can see you
"This show
shining.
is good. This
Yeah, okay.
show,
Yeah,
you
we gonna
said
play
you don't want none."
I knocked that plate right out your hand. Oh, you want to be a smart? Okay, no. Honestly, Shawn, there's no way we could have ever. The more I'm thinking, because you're spiteful. You're spiteful.
Okay.
I'm
very
not
spiteful.
spiteful.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm just like you. I'm just like you.
No,
So you just don't like
She's
you.
not catering to the
if
J
you
Black.
can't help make me a food, come on, make me a plate. What?
You just don't like
I'm
yourself
just not
because
gonna
you
eat.
see all of me and you.
I'm not.
Wait. So let me get this straight. Let's go to the.
Hey, Shorty, say that again. Say that again.
You just don't like you because you see all of you and me.
Now y'all really not that much alike.
No,
Y'all just difficult in different extremes. Y'all definitely got extremes. Y'all definitely do. Look, Kathy put this comment in. I'm not wasting my curse on this, Kathy. No, Mike. I already said one B word. No, Mike. I'm a really nice, sweet B. I avoid confrontation with a man, but if I need to check him, I will. But you don't need to check anybody right now. It's like
she wanted all the smoke. If I need to check you,
That's right. He said he's gonna knock my plate down.
But knock your plate down because of what? Because you was gonna search
she gonna get my face. You ain't gonna eat because I ain't fixed you a plate. She gonna eat right in front of my face.
All right. But this is where it gets
my mistake. I ain't even see your plate.
And that turns into a whole ridiculous. Y'all done turned up into a whole. Yeah. Now y'all done. Now y'all embarrassing. Y'all typical black people embarrassing at a barbecue. Y'all typical.
Yeah, because he knocked that plate out of my hand. I'm calling my cousins.
Now it's all a problem. Now it's ridiculous. This is over.
Y'all see what he did to me?
And this is what kills me. This is why I don't be messing with. This is why we date white women. I've never dated a white woman. Why I keep saying that, but it sounds so good.
No, Mike. But that's when her younger cousin will make me the plate and bring it over.
Hey, you and that hoe can roll out.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
Now I'm being smart. I'm going right. Hey, can you help me make me a plate? Yep.
Mm-hmm. And she might slide right on in there. Mm-hmm.
No. All right, let's get in control of this. I just had to focus on the one thing Jay Black. On the one thing Jay Black said.
Making me mad. She's irritating my soul right now.
No,
she's being difficult.
But you can go stay with her in her Section 8 house with all them kids.
And now y'all done diss cousins in the house. It's embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is why I don't be inviting some of y'all couples. I already know how embarrassing you are. I would never bring it in my house. But Jay Black said if his wife doesn't make him a plate, this is the most childish thing I've ever heard in my life.
No, you're right.
I ain't gonna eat.
I'm going to eat.
What if she sees a cousin a girl cousin. We ain't gonna do a guy cousin. A girl cousin she ain't seen in like 7 years. And they get into this long conversation and they're just catching up. And you can see that they just laughing and giggling and glad, and they talking for like an hour. Oh, he ha ha, he ha ha. You're literally not going to make a plate simply because she didn't make the plate.
A good spouse knows their mate, and they would already have that mindset of making sure that they're taken care of during their dialogue. I'm being honest.
got control issues. If your wife ever needs help, if your wife ever needs somebody to jump, you give her my number, and I'll take care of it so she won't get in trouble. I'll let her know where the bail money is.
It's not like that. She legit takes care of, make sure they're good. Like, trust me, she'll curse me out. She'll curse me out in the same breath. But she'll make the food. But
this is what I don't get. If you see that she's occupied, having fun and talking,
it's already going to be on her mind to make sure.
Okay, she hasn't seen that this cousin was like a sister to her.
That's what I'm talking about. That part right there. This is the part that I'm talking about. Somebody like that.
She's just having a good time. And she's like, oh my God, you remember when we were in the 3rd grade and whatever? And you're saying 45 minutes, you're hungry. You're not going to pick up a plate because you need her to make it?
No, I'm not.
Jesus Christ. Oh, wow.
That's too far.
I'm praying for Lady Q.
I'll wait.
Yeah.
Why? If you're hungry, why?
I'll wait.
But why?
I ain't that hungry. I wait.
What?
I'm being honest. I wait.
Oh my God, that is crazy. I don't get it. Like, you just make her play.
I'm not going to have an attitude. I'm not going to be angry.
No, you are. You are.
You won't be angry. Don't lie.
You pouting.
I'm mad right now. We just talking about it in the joke.
Look, I'm mad because Shawnee's saying that she ain't gonna make a plate just because she ain't gonna make it.
What does Shawnee listen? Shawnee ain't got nothing to do with your life over there.
No, do you have a problem with women not just listening to you or something?
No, my wife don't listen to me like that. No,
but you're still saying you're mad because Shorty said she wouldn't make you a plate. Who gives a Who cares?
Because she's being spiteful. Like,
hey, Shorty, tell me you won't make me a plate. Tell me you won't make me a plate.
I ain't making your plate, Mike.
Cool.
Shawnee, tell me you're not gonna make me a plate.
I ain't making your plate, Cam.
Why are you mad over there?
Well, Cam, I'll make your plate. I ain't
see that one. Wait. You see the double, triple standards? Ladies and gentlemen, take care of your husbands. Take care of your spouses.
Listen.
Make sure you got a happy home, whatever works for that home. If it's
I believe it's nice if a woman makes you her plate. But damn, if she's caught up in a conversation and she's giggling and laughing and you're hungry and the plate's in front of you, the forks are in front of you, the food is in front of you, you're not going to eat simply because she's not the one to put the food on the plate? That's a lot.
It sounds like you don't want your wife to be happy.
No, my wife's happy.
Lady Q, I got a cousin.
Oh, here you go.
Here you go.
Here you go.
Well, I think Lady Q needs to take a girl's trip.
Time for it. She's staying so far away from you. You're such a bad influence.
Yeah, we need to go on a girl's trip.
Maybe go all like Jay Black because you know what, Shawnee just doesn't want you to say something that has to make her feel like she does it. This is another confusing soul that has like 7 personalities stuck in her brain right now. She will literally build you a house, right? She will build you a house with a fork and a butter knife because she loves you. She got a fork, a butter knife, and 7 nails. 2 pieces of wood, and somehow or another, this woman will build you a house. But don't use the word supposed to because she will burn the house back down to the ground for no reason.
Burn it all the way down. Gasoline and all.
Oh my God. I'm exhausted. I can't take y'all. It's not even. We've been on the air for an hour and 13 minutes. I can't deal with it. I thought I was the bipolar dysfunctional one. Jesus.
What's up, Lady Q?
Yeah, my sister said I was a brat. Yeah, I was. If I didn't get a certain plate, I only want to get a certain plate. Like my mom, and my sister used to take the plate before my mom could and I won't eat that whole time. I went and had my certain plate. It was my plate. I like that plate. So I only wanted to, as a kid growing up, I only wanted to eat off that plate. And then if my sister took it to be spiteful and when my mom starts doing another, I'm not eating.
Good job, sister.
Yeah,
not
good job, Jeanette.
I
That's
won't
the
eat.
problem. That's why he keep calling me spiteful, because I'm not spiteful towards you.
He said he won't eat.
I won't eat.
Being spiteful.
Hilarious.
That is crazy.
Nope.
This is a more character definition.
Shout out to Rudy Rush, who's on my Instagram Live. He's going to be at the Laugh Out Loud Comedy Show June 17th at the Arlington Improv. Get them tickets, y'all. 817-635-5555. Or just tap the link in my bio. If y'all want to get in on this conversation, what are certain things that you feel we need a therapist? Can we go back to the water in the balls? No, all of a sudden I want to talk about the water in my balls. Like I voluntarily got my balls checked because I had pain in them. And the doctor said I had water in them because of over drinking. They wanted to shoot me up. And I said, no, I'm just going to suck it up and change my diet. And that's what I did. Because this has gotten ridiculous. Is there something in a relationship that you feel a man or a woman is supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
I want to know, is there something on Instagram Live, if you're in a real serious relationship, that they're supposed to do? Ask Jay Black, has he ever learned basic survival skills in life? Asking for a friend.
Stop it, Kathy. Stop. Relationships are relationships, Kathy. Stop.
Basic survival skills.
I do rely on my wife for a lot. I ain't even gonna lie. I do.
Oh man, this is great. Oh, I'm done.
That's why she got anything I got that's mine. I'm riding out for her always.
That's good.
She holds me completely down.
Now, what if you're thirsty at the barbecue? Does she have to bring you your first drink also? Like if you're thirsty and you see the soda right there. No, I just want to know. I want to get, because I want to know what people believe that a spouse, significant other is supposed. This is the word that drives Shawnee to jump out a window. Like if you are driving in a car, do not say the word supposed to if you're going over a bridge. Shawnee will bust it. You got to have the child locks on your door because Shawnee's busting out your car and jumping over the bridge. Oh my God.
If they ask me, like if they say, hey, can you give me something to drink? I'll do that. If I got a problem with it, I'm gonna say something about it later.
How would you have a problem with that? Like,
because like you said, like the scenario you gave, if I'm sitting there talking to my cousin, we playing spades or whatever, and you come over to me and say, hey, can you go get me something to drink? You mean you walk past the cooler to come to me and ask me to get
once
up
again?
So wait.
I'm gonna call Shawnee the queen of scenarios. All I did was ask, can you give me something to drink? Say, well, if I'm playing cards and I'm about to call and we playing spades and I said, and we going blind, right? We going blind right now. You know it's a crucial spot because we down by over 200 points, and you done walked through coolers. You was already hydrated in the car because when we drove up here, you had a soda in the car. I know you was hydrated. No, Shawnee, I just asked.
But listen to what she said, Mike. She said she would get it and then bring it up later to argue with you about it.
What
if
the hell is
a problem? If it was a problem, like if I'm just standing there and hey, babe, can you give me something to drink? All right, no problem. Here you go.
But an hour later, when we back home,
no. But if I'm sitting over there with my cousin and we playing cards, and you walk past the coolers to me, and I'm playing cards with my cousins.
Y'all all the same person. I take my comment back. Y'all all the same. Y'all deserve each other. Y'all.
Why you gonna walk past the cooler?
No, y'all the same person. Y'all the same person. Y'all better go to ancestry.com and find out if a dad didn't run up in a common denominator vagina. Y'all killing me right now. It's ridiculous.
But seriously, you telling me you standing right by the cooler, Mike?
That wasn't the question. That wasn't the question, Shawnee. The last second time, that wasn't the question. Okay, you're not playing chess. You're not playing volleyball. You're not jet skiing. You're not arm wrestling.
Your cousins didn't get there yet. Your cousins aren't there.
I would get the drink.
I would get the drink. Goddamn cousins. You're just at a regular function. And he just says, boo, can you give me something to drink?
Sure.
That's it. That's all I needed. That's all I needed.
Yeah, what you want to drink?
Oh my God, Jay Shawnee Black. Jesus.
Jay Shawnee Black.
God.
Fixing the plate or doing
I have
anything
no
for you.
issues. Tasha said I have no issues fixing the plate or doing anything for my man. The issue is, I'm not well or knocking on the bathroom door to get a plate. That is crazy. Here we go with the scenarios. Y'all, man, listen, man. If y'all got your ovaries in a knot this morning, I'm just asking simple
Ovaries
stuff.
and not.
I'm just asking simple stuff. If you would,
PTSD.
if y'all were together, no one would eat. Y'all both would be dead soon. Like, yeah, this is neither one of them would eat.
Oh, yeah.
They wouldn't eat. They wouldn't drink.
When nothing get done.
Nothing. And the funny thing is, nothing would get done except the argument in the car. That's the only thing that would come. Tamara, what's up, girl? Tamara, I wish I could catch you up on the nonsense that's going on this morning.
Oh man,
But I'm physically, I'm exhausted right now. I don't understand why y'all doing this to yourselves. I don't get it. And let me tell y'all something. I'm glad y'all met, because I'm not a rational person in a relationship. I'm not. This is the one case that I'm really rational. Like, if Stacy brings me a plate and she says, "Hey, you want to eat?" I'm good. I'm like, "Go ahead, make it happen, girl." But 9 out of 10 times, no, it's not gonna say 9 out of 10 times. But if I happen to get hungry and that food comes out and I see the plate and I see the fork, I see the knife, I see the napkins, I'm grabbing the food. And Stacy's gonna go, "Oh, you already got your plate?" I'm like, "Sure did." And we ain't bringing it up in the car.
Tamara's married. Tamara, would you fix your husband's plate when you guys are out, or do you have any
She's
issues
not married.
making your husband? Oh, she's not married. Okay.
Single.
Oh, so she might have that shiny mentality,
Well,
or she may have that. I'm trying to be with someone long term, and I'm fine with making a plate.
Tamara, you seem pleasant. Don't fall into this poison of Jay
I don't
Black and
think she
Shawnee
has a
Scott.
problem. I don't think she has a problem making a plate.
I know she don't, because she seems pleasant. Even her comments seem pleasant. Unlike these two mother on this show, they just can't wait to put expectations on somebody.
I mean, well, Tamara, that's the person that I'd be sitting there playing spades with. That's my best friend.
Tamara probably get up and get the food for her. Trash.
Tamara, not Tamara. I've been calling her Tamara.
Oh, Tamara. I'm sorry, Tamara.
Tamara. Mm-hmm.
Did I meet Tamara?
No, you met Tanisha. You met my cousin. At the comedy show. But Tamara will probably be at the next one.
All right, June 17th, it goes down to Arlington Improv, y'all. Y'all get them tickets, everybody on Instagram Live. All right, this has been great.
Let's take a break.
Go caveman.
Jay, the guy go caveman.
Can we talk about the new cancel culture when we come back?
Oh,
Oh, y'all gonna get. Why did you bring that up? Jesus.
yeah.
All right, I need energy. Because we gonna start, and trust me, today, this afternoon, I'm getting on this Instagram, and I'm gonna let you mother have it for real off of what y'all trying to cancel and what y'all not gonna do. But I'm gonna need all my energy. We're gonna take a Black and Mild smoke break. My Black and Mild sitting has been calling me for a minute, and I was gonna ask Stacy to grab it for me. But Stacy's in Jersey. But guess what? But guess what? Just because Stacey ain't giving me my Black and Mild don't mean I ain't smoking. Damn it. Let me tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not walking around the house hungry because somebody didn't feed me a plate. We can argue later, but I'll be damned if my stomach gonna be rumbling while they got ribs on plates and they got crab legs walking by me and people drinking sweet tea and stuff. And I'm sitting there trying to prove a point and my stomach looking at me like, stupid. What are we winning? If we don't eat all day, we're just going to go home. Y'all going to argue in the car. You're going to make yourself a sandwich. I'm grabbing them. God, I'm hungry right now. Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends will be back in 4.5 minutes.
Oh, wait a minute.
Instagram. I got to cut y'all off for a second. I'll come back.
Okay.
What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out. Rodney Perry. A man cheats on his wife. She cheats back. She gets pregnant. Who broke the family?
She did.
Sonny hates that. Look at Sonny.
That's what I love.
I agree.
See, when you a grown ass man, you ain't got to get into the whole explanation. He's like, she did.
You want an explanation? I give you an explanation.
Give me an explanation, Rodney. Give me an explanation.
The short answer is she did, and I know women out there. Well, how come she can't? Well, I know it. I just say, how come? If you let somebody skeet all up in our house, it's your fault. A woman will accept your outside child, but I don't know 0 guys is going to accept an outside child from his wife. It's wrong, Miss Scott. It's wrong. I know.
It's wrong. It's wrong. That's what I've been trying to say. It's wrong.
It ain't fair.
Not fair.
I'm sorry, Miss Scott. That's like, you know what? I'm gonna take one for the team. It's wrong.
Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends. Your escape from reality. Right here on Free Agent Radio.
Hey guys, it's Sexy Mo of Michael, Shawn, and the TakeOver Legends. May is National Menstrual Month, and millions of women and girls are kept from reaching their fullest potential due to poor menstrual hygiene and lack of education. Protect the most precious jewel in the world to you. Visit getpadstoday.com to experience Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins. Rain pads are infused with the Nobel Prize-winning material graphene. Graphene strip provides various health benefits that potentially help relieve painful abdominal cramps, balance the body's pH, and graphene moves heat away from your core and help keeps you dry. Get yours today at getpadstoday.com and begin experiencing a less painful and drier cycle. Finally, your feminine flow has met its match with Rain Sanitary Napkins. Protect your most precious jewel today and visit getpadstoday.com.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do.
Michael Shawn wears
Tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when December comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Yeah. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Come on. Tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Shawn wears
tight shirts. To the gym or wherever.
tight shirts.
Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, Michael, Shawn, and We the Worst Records, Pluto, Aristotle, and P. Skills have just destroyed or created another perfectly horrible song. Yeah! Check out the next single, Grown Man Wearing Skinny Jeans.
That's it, bro. Mix it up, bro.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Tap in. Good morning. Good Wednesday morning. Michael, Shawn, Jay Blizzy, Jay Black, super producer DJ Cam, get us slab number one. And my girl, Shawnee Scott on air. If you want to check her out on Instagram, we're rocking. Don't forget, later on in the show, we'll have Allegedly with Sexy Mo, and we'll actually go to Allegedly and have her do the stories. Yesterday, we got into this whole gun thing, and I tried not to get fed into this damn talk, and I got fed, and then I found out Jay Black had false information on his Google that he Googled, and it was a bunch of falseness that he just put out there. Don't listen to Jay Black now. I can't even trust his Googling things now. Now he just Googles for the hell of just. He goes to Google. He goes to Google's / Jay Black's information. Good morning, family. Billy, what up? Good morning, fam. I want to share Shawnee and most commercials on my page. Can't find them. You talking about the sanitary napkins and that I called Jules, and I had an attitude on the low because Shawnee was like, "Hey Mo, we got an advertisement for this company called Jules, and we love Jules." is very necessary. But the word jewels, I'm thinking like, why are they getting jewelry? And they got a sponsorship. Like, I don't wear jewelry. And then Shawnee, then out of nowhere, Shawnee, oh, I got you a jewels. I got you jewels too for your daughter. I said, oh, that's nice. Shawnee got my daughter's jewelry. And then I went, and she was like, it's in the box. And I thought they got my daughter's jewelry. And I was like, okay, this is dope. So when I went, I said, let me open this box. Think it's going to be a jewelry box. And all of a sudden, I felt it. I said, wait a second. This feels, wait a second. And yes, they were sanitary napkins. And shout to them. Like, we love them. They got you. Shawnee and Mo went all out. They did a great commercial spots. They did great. It was wonderful. The name misled me for a second, but I get it now. I understand it. I understand it.
Protect the jewels.
All right. So
she said she's gotten more customers on the East Coast too.
Oh, does she?
Mm-hmm.
Kathy Black Miles. That's funny. Jay Black, when you have surgery, her comment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm reading the comments. Jay Black, when you have surgery, see if the doctor can remove some control out of you too. You'll be a better person.
My wife just said that when I went to break. She said, "You know, people will probably think I'm abused or something. The way you got me." I said, "No, nobody thinks that. They know I'm not controlling. I'm not abusive. Like I said, she'll curse me out in a minute. Good morning."
From the way I talk,
customer now, nice.
From the way I talk, people would think I was an alcoholic.
I'm not. My wife takes care of me. She holds me down. She literally will curse me out at the same time and scream and holler and do all that stuff. And so no, we debate, we go back and forth. I think it's very healthy to have debates in relationships. I really do.
I don't think it's healthy. Y'all go with that debate stuff. I don't think
it's
debates
fun. It's fun.
No.
It's fun. Oh, wow.
It is fun to have a debate. I mean, we can agree to disagree, as Tasha always points out. We can agree to disagree.
Hey, listen. I got to debate with y'all for 4 hours a day about every single thing. The last thing I need is, let me tell you what me and Stacy don't need is another debate. That's what we don't need. That's what we absolutely don't need. We need sex. And no food. Debates.
And food. And she makes you play. I'm sure Stace holds you down.
No, Stace holds me down, but Stace knows. Like, and Stacy, if you want to call 609-699-1386.
Stop it, you Tasha.
Blink twice, shady black twice.
Shorty, do what? You stop it.
Kathy, yes, we think that you are controlling in a major unhealthy way. All right, wait a second, Kathy. Let before we continue the games, because I want to play too. I know Jay Black and his wife. They're super happy, and they deserve each other because they both go at each other in a way, and they're cool. So don't take this as, do not think his wife's a punk. Please do not believe that he's just running through stuff and just like this, that. That's not happening. So we can play, but I as we play, I also want to put out, just like as I think that Shawnee is super. We put the thing out there that she is as difficult as Jay Black. First of all, she'll go above and beyond for people in a way that's ridiculous. That sometimes if when I get to know her, when we hang out a little bit more, I'm going to whisper in her ear, that's enough. I'm going to whisper right in her ear. I'm like, that's enough. No, but they need me to know. That's enough, Shawnee. Yeah, but they said they having problems with doing no. Sit down. That person is a grown person.
Did you say I'm supposed to sit down? Hold on, what? No.
I'm not even going to say supposed to. I'm going to say sit down. No, but they just said they don't want to put miles on their car, so they just need me to give them a ride like an hour and a half. No, what you're not doing, you fake ass Lyft Uber driver, what you're not going to do is you're not going to get up and take them anywhere. You're going to sit down. And mind you, I'm going to buy you a drink. Have this drink and you sit down and enjoy yourself. So now we can play. I just like to put I like to put the real. I'm sure Jay Black is very burnt bacon some days.
It does sometimes. Wait, you think she's doing that on purpose?
That is y'all are ridiculous.
Sometimes you get caught up in multitasking.
Y'all are ridiculous.
But you think she's subliminally burning it on purpose sometimes?
She's not burning it on purpose.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Stop trying to start trouble, Tosh. Put stuff in my brain.
No, I'm not saying she probably every once in a while shouldn't burn your shit. Every once in a while, you do deserve. Every once in a while, I think every once in a while she should give you some turkey bacon so you can get upset. And turkey bacon. And she's like, I'm just trying to make you healthy. Nobody need to be healthy over here. Yeah, but I made the play for it. It don't matter. I'm not gonna eat this. Jay Black said he's not gonna eat. That was the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, he's not gonna eat because
I never heard. Let me tell you what.
It kicked me out.
Hold on, I'm sending everybody to get back because I'm posting this. I need this time to get Cam on here because all right, I sent Cam. Now I just gotta wait.
The cancel
Cam and Jay Black and everybody because this cancel culture has gotten y'all tripping now. Y'all are absolutely out your damn mind. Hold up. Hold up. Why is my? Oh, there it goes. All right, Shawnee's on here. Cam, get on here. Before Shawnee puts this thing on the screen.
Wait for the pop up.
That just literally irked my nerves. So I'm thinking, this thing irked my nerves. Tasha, what's good? Yeah, that fake Lyft Uber drive. No, because she does too much. She does too much. She does too much. Shawnee does too much. All right, is everybody gonna join in before we get on this on the IG?
I said my
I'm waiting on the invite. It hasn't popped up yet.
You gotta prove me, son.
Didn't pop up yet.
Approve me, son.
All right, I'm sending it to you again. All right, I'm gonna send Cam his joint.
Tight shirt.
Send Cam.
Tight shirt.
Oh man, that was funny. All right, hold up.
Bam, there
One more. Okay, there's Cam. Okay. All right, you up there, waiting for Cam to get up there, and then all right. So in this cancel culture environment that everybody's on right now, I'm on my business because normally it has nothing to do with me on who y'all canceling and all that good stuff, and then Jay Black sends a group text, and I don't know why. I think he knew he just wanted to irritate me at like 7:00 at night, and normally I can just play it off. Like I just read the text messages about the Laker game last night where I didn't respond, and I just read it. They're even funnier now.
No response.
They're either funny because he was like, "Yo, Lakers in trouble," right? I don't say nothing. This black man says like 10 minutes later, never mind. What?
Yeah, I thought they was in trouble. Never mind. Yeah, they good. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm going back and back with myself, and Mike's not saying nothing, ignoring my there's no response.
Never mind.
He just hit back. That's all I heard was never mind. I wasn't even like, I really wanted, I root for the Sixers, like in a lot of situations when they play certain teams. But Jay Black is such an instigator that now I just wish death upon the Sixers just for no reason. I bought tickets. No, I bought my ticket, then Jay Black bought his ticket. We went to go see the Sixers and the Boston Celtics at a playoff game. It was dope. I was rooting for them cats.
Yeah.
They lost, and there was a premature celebration where they dropped the balloons down and the confetti, and they thought they had won the game. They were just going to overtime. Yeah. But Jay just always, he got this thing with New York, and they were like, all right, well now I'm just gonna ish on your team. Now Joel Embiid is goofy and Ben Simmons can't shoot. Okay. So he sent me this group. It was a group text. He sent me this thing of cancel culture, what they're trying to cancel now. He just wanted to irritate you, Mike. That's why you can't answer sometimes. You just gotta let it settle. Because the fact that he sent the text, never mind, was hilarious. All right, so put this thing up on the screen, and then I'll read it to those on my Instagram Live and what they trying to cancel. And it says, should Father's Day be banned because it's disrespectful to single mothers and same-sex couples? Let me read this again to y'all.
What?
Should Father's Day be canceled because it's disrespectful to single mothers and same-sex couples? Now, the girl who put it on there is it Daniela or Daniel?
It doesn't even matter. What's her name? Yeah.
No, but I want people to go to her. I'm going to her Twitter today. I don't even go on Twitter. Like, I'm going to her Twitter.
Yeah, she light skinned.
Herzog. Herzog is her last name.
Herzog.
What's her Herzog and what's her first name? Daniela? Well, her
Yeah, Daniela. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's
Daniela Herzog. Daniela Herzog. And so it says Father's Day is so offensive to same-sex parents and single mothers. Let me just warm up for this because I don't even know this is going to take. Let me read that again. Father's Day is so offensive to same-sex parents and single mothers. Stop the patriotic or archery or whatever. Patriarchy. Okay. Ban Father's Day. Okay. First of all, to you single, to you same-sex marriages. Now, this is disrespectful, number one, because y'all talking about same-sex marriages, obviously just on two women. Y'all not talking about two fathers who could have a child. So we're just going to go with that narrative right there. That's already some selfish-ish that you just think that same-sex marriages are just two women. Y'all ain't watch Modern Family? Those not familiar with Modern Family, it was the same-sex couple, two men who adopted a child. Now, let's say it's two women, and y'all two women are sitting there going, it's disrespectful. Listen, if y'all don't have somebody playing the role as a father, that's good. That's up to you. That's your decision. But guess what? You get to celebrate Mother's Day to the second power. You enjoy that. But if you think just because they're two vaginas raising a child that you're going to try and cancel Father's Day, you got me effed up. And when I do it on my Instagram Live, I'm not going to say, you got me effed up. If you think because you decided that you were going to change everything and be like, they're two vaginas, but we want to adopt a kid. We want no sperm involved. That was your choice. God bless. I hope it works out. I have nothing against you, but you got me effed up if you think you're going to cancel Father's Day. You got me super effed up. I could give a damn about your lifestyle. I could care less. I wish you all the luck. I pray that God blesses you with everything that you ever dreamed of. But you got me effed up if y'all two multiple clitorises think that you're going to actually cancel my Father's Day.
It's disrespectful to single women. It's disrespectful because they're playing both roles. They saying it's
now to you single women, listen closely. To you single women raising kids, listen closely. I will never understand the pressure that you're under if the father's not involved in that child's life. I will never understand what it's like to be on your own, to have either a child or multiple kids, and it's just you raising them. I will never understand that. But if you think you're going to cancel my Father's Day because your effed up situation, you got me effed up. If you think you're going to cancel my Father's Day because you let that lame run up in you, you got me effed up. If he didn't pull out in time and you think you're going to mess up and cancel my Father's Day, once again, I don't understand any of the pressure you're going through. But what you don't understand is what it's like to be a father and be involved in your child's life and be there and do all the responsibilities and have to get lumped in with all these trifling dudes out here who ain't taking care of their responsibility. What you not going to do is cancel Father's Day. Whatever struggles you're going through, I pray that God guides you out of those struggles. I don't give a about them.
Got you effed up. Yeah,
you got me effed up. We are lumped in with a father has already been labeled and been dissected and been lumped in with who's the daddy? You are not the daddy. It's always the guy's fault, even though these trifling hoes be on there and the guy be like innocent. He's not the daddy. But that whole show is based on who? The fathers being the trifling ass ones. That whole Maury thing is all about the guys, even though we've seen a bunch of times when that little trailer truck little hoe is sitting there and she's pointed out this dude and she knows for a fact it could be multiple dudes. She brought this dude on TV and then all of a sudden he is not the father. And then, but the show's still based on dads. It's still based on trifling dads. The perception of that show was about dads not taking responsibility. Y'all got me effed up if you think you canceling my mother Father's Day. Y'all are out your damn mind.
Is there a devil's advocate with that? How those individuals feel? The single parent, the single mothers, or the same?
I don't give a about none of it.
Well, I'm a single mom.
And I just said, and they'll forget, and they will forget everything I said about I will never understand your plight. I will never understand the pressure you feel. But you will never understand what I go through with water in my balls and still having to be an actual father and take care of everything I do. You will never understand what it's like to be a father. And if you think you're going to cancel a holiday because it offends you, man, let me tell you something. The way I want you to kiss my ass is I almost need to say pause. When I tell you I need to kiss the whole ass. Kiss the whole ass.
In your Kanye voice, yeah.
You are out your damn mind. Y'all got me effed up for real.
Cancel Father's Day.
What if we put Father's Day on pause?
Shoot. I'm gonna start putting Mother's Day on single moms. Let me tell y'all something. Another thing.
What?
You play both roles. Yes, you do. You still got to step off my damn holiday. Step off my damn I'm the mother and the. Do you know how many dudes in this country are the father and the mother?
Yeah,
Do you know how many dudes? Yeah. And you ain't never seen a grown-ass man on Mother's Day say, yeah, happy Mother's Day to me because I'm the father and the mother. Y'all so want to be guys. In real life, it's ridiculous. Y'all always want to do something that a man does. Just be a woman. Leave us alone. And same-sex marriages, man, if you don't shut the up.
You said leave you alone?
Leave our day alone. Leave our day alone.
They go back to their plate. I'm like,
she wanted that smoke.
No. You want smoke? Leave us. Like, stop trying to be us. Like, y'all don't spend a whole lifetime trying to be like, I can do anything a man can do. The first mistake is that you believed anything a man can do was a good thing. That was the first mistake.
Wait a minute. The first mistake we made was we believe a man could do a good thing?
No, the first mistake is that you believe everything. I can do anything a man can do. And nobody dissected that. There's a lot of things that men do that you don't want to do. Like, you don't want to do it.
I don't need that man. I got this.
I'm not even talking about that. It's like there are women literally out there who are like, if a man could sleep around and knock off a bunch of chicks, then a woman can. That's not a virtue. That's not a good thing that men do. That's not a good thing. Do y'all understand? Simply because we do it doesn't mean it's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we understand that.
And in a lot of ways, y'all are our last hope, but y'all so busy trying to wear pants.
But sometimes we have to. Now, I don't think Father's Day should be canceled because I love my grandfather. God rest his soul. He passed last year. I love my dad. So no, Father's Day shouldn't be canceled. My daughters love their father. But see, sometimes y'all put us in a position where we have to wear the pants.
You got a butt. It's always a butt with shiny.
But I don't think Father's Day should be canceled. Like, girl is on something different. Because I know some dudes that they take care of their kids. Like, Rodney's on Instagram. He's had his baby girl since she was born by himself.
Yeah.
And, he's he got a whole job. He's a professor at a college. And
Rodney don't need a Mother's Day card. I don't need a Mother's Day card.
The mother and the father.
Yeah. So I get it. But sometimes y'all put us in positions where we have to wear the pants. I'm just saying.
And that is life. But what we're not gonna do is use every single excuse to be like, I'm a mother and a father. Dog, just be a mother.
Yeah, I'm just a mom. They got it there.
And you know what? I can't even argue how important moms are. I can't even argue that there's a connection with a child and a mother that normally, most of the time, You can't fight. The baby came out of her. There's just a different connection.
But I could also say the importance of a father, because you can't have a kid without the sperm, right?
No, I get it. I get all the technicalities. I get that. I get it. I'm just saying, when we start getting into the whole confusion of the argument, we start bringing sperm up. I'm just saying, leave Father's Day alone. And I will, anybody, and I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna tell you, you got me effed up if you think you really. I'm telling you.
Yeah. The more I'm thinking about it, you can't have a kid without a father. Like, you need, like, what do you mean?
They said, I might be echoing on Instagram Live. I'm sorry, big dog. Oh, I gotta do this. Go ahead, Jay.
No, I would just say, it just hit me even deeper. Like, wait a minute, you can't cancel Father's Day without a father. There's no such thing as a kid. None of us would be here.
Yeah, the baby comes from you. We just carry it. We're the incubators.
I don't even care about the scientific part of it. I care about the disrespectful stuff that goes on when the baby comes out and you doing your job and all this other stuff. It's bad enough Mother's Day. It's bad enough Father's Day really ain't even hyped up. Mother's Day gets promoted for like a month and a half.
It's coming.
Yeah, because y'all get dads and grads for, because it's graduation time and it's dads. But
yeah, I
would say this to single moms. You a single mom, he not doing what he's supposed to do. Just do what you're supposed to do. And don't worry about what he's not doing. You have a baby. So when you decided, okay, I'm going to have this baby, then you have to deal with it. If he's there or if he does what he's supposed to do or not. You can't just say, well, since your daddy didn't.
Like when a woman tells everybody how trifling the baby dad turns out to be, right? And she goes like, he was cheating, he had kids all over the place and everything like that, and people feel bad, and they be like, yo, this trifling, this bastard. When a man tries to explain to everybody, and this is not my case, so I don't want anybody thinking this is my case, but when everybody finds out, and he finds out that the woman that had his child happens to be a hoe, and be like, well, nobody feel bad for him. They be like, you knew she was a hoe when you ran up in her. Don't nobody have a shoulder for him to cry on. Well, no, nobody goes like, oh my God. No, they be like, well, you should have known that when she let you smash the first night y'all went out, when you was knocking it off in the car, and all of a sudden all the responsibility goes on my bad choices. Guys ain't got nobody to go to and be like, yo, they'll be like, you already knew. You knew who she was. You were just worried about that fat ass. You were just worried about getting what you want. You were just worried about having that nut that night. Oh, nobody get that. Leave my Father's Day because y'all worried about getting your nut too.
What did Adrian say?
I'm in a same-sex marriage. I completely agree with you. That girl is on her own with that one. Thank you.
Yeah, because like the same-sex dads, don't they celebrate Father's Day, right? Yeah.
I don't even know.
They're two fathers.
Unless one plays the mother role, one plays the father role. I don't know. I don't know any information about same-sex marriages. I just know I watch Modern Family. That is the extent of my knowledge of same-sex marriages. That's the extent. I'll be honest with you. I haven't researched it. I don't have any friends who are in a same-sex marriage. I don't know.
Actually said that's the only day, Father's Day, that his wife makes him actually a plate. So he needs to keep that
day. I'm gonna have to actually do my Instagram and put a split screen so they can see that thing there. And then
for those who missed it, Shiny, put the picture up. Go ahead, Mike.
Jesus. This is absolutely it. Should Father's Day be banned because it's disrespectful to single mothers and same-sex couples?
I don't think it's disrespectful. I mean, it's Father's Day, but I take a different approach to holidays, so we don't make a lot of fuss about nothing. Like Mother's Day, my kids don't have to, they ain't got to do nothing. We go hang out.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that attitude, Shawnee. Because I don't need a bunch, like I said before. I think we talked about this yesterday. Like Father's Day, I would love to just don't get us to do what y'all want us to do, man. Don't make plans. Don't make plans for us.
Well, their dad looks for it. So when they were younger, I would always make sure they got their dad something for Father's Day. Now I don't. because they're old enough to, they got cars, they can order stuff on Amazon.
Here we go to double standard. Go
No,
ahead,
that's
Shawn.
their relationship with their dad, though. That's their relationship.
But
Yeah.
That's their dad.
Are you expecting anything for Mother's Day from your kids, from your father, from their dad?
No, I don't. But this year he surprised me. But no,
So you're not going to surprise them back?
no,
You're not going to reciprocate?
All right.
no.
You funny. I'm saying Jay Black's funny for asking the question. At Rodney06 on my IG Live, he said at the end of the day, women don't hold themselves accountable for their actions. This is Rodney06. When it comes to men, we must suffer because of poor decisions made by women. Some women are great. Okay. That wasn't my comment. That was Rodney06.
Mm-hmm.
Don Page says that's the one day we get the big piece of chicken.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean, but what do y'all want for Father's Day? Like, what does the dad want?
You know what we want? We want the same thing that y'all give us.
Peace.
Cam said peace. We want the same thing that we get the other 11 months and whatever days. Y'all don't recognize what we do. So don't recognize me on Father's Day. Just let me be.
But we do recognize what you do. That's why some single moms make such a big fuss about the dad being involved in the kids, because it's important you have to have a mom and a dad to develop.
You're absolutely right. And I'm gonna tell you that I love being a father. I love it. Those 3 blessings that I have, without that, I don't even know how to function without Amani, Akela, and Autumn. But being a dad is thankless.
Okay.
Being a dad is thankless. What's expected, and I know Shawnee is going to say she can feel this situation also. No. And I'm serious because I know she can feel the situation also. When things are just expected, that's it.
It's done.
It's done.
But sometimes the dads put yourselves in those situations. Like, so we had this conversation because at one point the girls, for the most part, they call their daddy when they want something.
All day.
When they want something, not just, hey,
All
dad,
day.
how you doing? But me, they'll call me out and, mommy, where you at? What you doing? When you coming home? They'll call me all day about little stuff. But I had to explain to their dad, well, you kind of said it like that because when they were calling and you wouldn't answer the phone or you were not available, they just got to the point to where they made up that, they made that decision up.
That ain't my case because I answer the phone. And that text message and those phone calls come when somebody needs something.
Oh, yeah, my daughter. Yeah. I need $1,000. I'm stuck. What? $1,000?
And you know what? I'm not even the type to be like, it need to change. But listen, it's a thankless job because I tell you what will be pointed out when that dad screw up.
True.
It's the worst.
Oh, when that dad
was considered a screw up.
Was considered a screw up.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Oh, and everybody will jump on the bandwagon.
When Action said that the cancel culture is going too far, they said, what, you're going to cancel Christmas next because it's disrespectful to broke people? I mean, that makes sense.
And there have been people who have actually brought that up. There have been people who said there's a school in New York that said they don't want you to say your parents. They want people to say their guardians for kids who may not have both their parents or may be adopted.
That's not my problem.
Exactly. Because life, guess what in life is? Your problem is your problem. That's the American way, y'all. If you broke, that's your problem.
Yeah, that's your problem. You can fix it.
But I guess it makes them feel more inclusive. I see what they're going at because guardian is guardian. It covers.
Oh, those are my parents. Those are my parents. Out of here.
No.
Like, no. Yes. Is your reality harsh? Yes. Do I feel bad that you don't have a parent? Yes. But I'm not going to stop saying these are my parents simply so you can feel better.
Yeah.
Ain't it just a title, though, in one hand?
No. My parents is not just a title. My parents is not just a title. That one is not just a title.
Just devil's advocate. I was just throwing.
I get it. I totally understand. Rodney 06 says, I say no. Mother's Day is for mothers and Father's Day is for fathers. Let it happen. Yeah. I ain't got no problem. I don't even have a problem that I know Father's Day is overshadowed. I don't care. But what you're not going to do is cancel it. And I'm not asking nobody to feel sorry for dads who do their job and maybe take it for granted. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that the roof is over your head because of the dad. Because in some cases, a lot of cases, the mom is the one putting the roof over the head. Okay, you don't get no credit for that. You don't get no credit for everyday things. Like, people don't understand. You eating every day.
Well, child support. If you single and you get child support, that helps take care of the roof and the car and the food and stuff.
And your hair and your nails.
It ain't that much. But
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, without the child support, I'm just saying, dads that just happen to be doing what they're doing is thankless, because nobody is ever going to thank you for eating a sandwich.
No.
But okay, so for Father's Day, what do you want? What would be ideal for you?
Honestly, because guess what? If I just say, look, just all the dads come over to my house and let's eat cheesesteaks and let's eat curly fries and drink a whole bunch of sodas and have unhealthy food and just watch TV and talk. Because even then, women want to be like, no, let's go out. We're going to take the fathers out and we're going to have, listen, call me Scrooge. And I know everybody looks at me crazy. Look, I'm the black, as much as my mom loves me incredibly, I know me and my dad both have the mentalities that we are the black sheep. People don't really F with our thought process. I don't really want to go out to a damn restaurant. I really don't. And that's another thing about being a dad. You got to go along with stuff that you really don't feel like going along with. People like, here we go again. We got to do this. And nobody's calculating the bill. When we go out, ain't nobody calculating that bill.
But on Father's Day, you don't pay the bill.
Who pays the bill?
The kids and the woman pay the bill.
So
they take you out to dinner and you got to pay for the dinner.
Where is this money coming? What account is this money coming out of? I don't live in a place where Stacy has her money and I have my money. I don't play those games. I don't do that. If you do that and that works for you, beautiful. If you got a side stash of money that you're doing, ladies, that everybody says a woman should have a side stash, go ahead. But how I get down is it's all our money.
Oh, so then it don't matter, because when you take her out to dinner for Mother's Day, then it's her money too, right?
And I don't even count that at normal times I make a lot more money.
Yeah.
So I put it up. So guess what? At the end of the day, it's all coming out the same pot. So ain't nobody paying for another person.
So okay. It's y'all.
Yeah. So no, but I'm the only one calculating that what's coming out the pot. I'm the only one going, man, we got this bill, we got that bill, we got this bill, we got that bill, we got this bill, and this is coming out the pot.
Well, but if a dude set it up that way, you have her comfortable like that, and she trusts that you're gonna do it.
Let me tell you, Shawnee, what you're not gonna do is put something on me for creating something for another adult, because another adult has awareness on what's going on. You're not gonna mess up me and Stacey's day.
No, I'm giving you a compliment. I'm giving you a compliment.
No, I understand. I understand that. But as an adult, you like, I once again, nobody's sitting there going like, okay, this could have been this bill and that could have been that bill. Anyway, I'm not even gonna get into all that. Y'all not canceling Father's Day.
Yeah, but see, you're a good dad and a good husband, so you think of those things. That's what I'm saying. You are thinking of that. She's comfortable in knowing that you're gonna always take care of it.
Shawnee said you're comfortable. Shawnee said you're comfortable, Stacy, not Michael.
No, there's a trust there.
Michael did not say that.
There's a trust there.
Always trying to get
Because
Mike in
sometimes
trouble.
we don't trust dudes to take care of stuff, and that's a bad feeling. But if she trusts you like that, if she ain't got to think about it, that's stress.
About to get a drink. I'm just playing. No, but it goes back. We always do this, and I gotta learn how to bring this back. It's about not canceling Father's Day. Damn it. Fathers are underrated. Fathers are the most underrated to me as a man. Now I know how women feel because y'all have your opinion. I'm not saying that everything, but I think the three guys on here will agree that fathers are underrated and unappreciated.
Extremely.
As I say, an away game. Never get to play a home game. Crowd's always against us.
And I'm wrong when I want to play. And I'm wrong when I want to play.
No, everybody doesn't think that way.
Man,
Cam, say that again.
you break it down.
Say that again, Cam. Say that again.
We live the life of an away game. It's always an away game. The crowd's always against us.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
That's not true.
See, Shawnee, and this is what kills me. See, when a woman states her position on what she's going through, when a woman states her position on what she's going through, how dare a man say no? The first thing you'll be like is, you don't even understand. How the hell would you know?
But there are women that are understanding of that. We don't think. I mean, we don't think. Well, some of us don't think all men are, just
it's not
horrible
even that,
fathers, and y'all don't do nothing.
It's not even about that. It's about it's always an away game. You're always the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sick of being a bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
You always, if you're that father and you're really taking part in stuff, your opinion is always going to look like the heavy. You're the bad guy. You're this. It's always an away game, especially in my life, because I got to go from Texas to Jersey. So I go from being by myself in an apartment to being a visitor when I go home to the house until I get back into the flow of things.
Mm-hmm.
He like the Viola clip to cheer him up. Billy need a laugh. He said he need the freeway clip. The Viola Davis. Shawnee loves that one. Yeah.
No,
I don't like that one. Jay, no, he's not right for that.
That was hilarious when he said pulling off the wig.
Funny, see? Funny clip.
No, but you put them up there being funny.
No, I was picking
Thanks, Action.
You use Viola and Cheryl.
Look, Action is a great father. He even says facts, Cam. See, people don't want to understand. Like, men almost...
Exactly.
Facts.
Action get all the praises in his house.
She's speaking for you, Action.
Get the typing.
She's speaking for you, Action.
Get all the praises.
He do all the cooking.
Yeah, but that's because he liked to cook. You can't go to his house. That's how he tries to hold you hostage over there, by cooking.
Well, Action, invite me over to your house, damn it.
Listen, you ain't said nothing about it. He'll have you there this weekend. Y'all be on the golf course, and then he'll take you to his house, and y'all will eat.
You're right.
And they got a pool. So listen, you at a resort when you go to Action's house.
Action, you just let me know I am free Saturday. I got to fly out Sunday. I am free Saturday. That's all I'm saying. And thank you, Shawnee. She invited me out last Saturday to meet to go out and the whole family and stuff like that. But there was a lot of action going on. There was basketball games and boxing. And I was like, damn, the one time I do got something to do.
Well, we were watching the game.
Which game was y'all? Oh, y'all was watching the game?
We watched the Nets and the
Oh, yeah. All right. That was it with the cancel culture thing. We take a break. That was it. And allegedly, there was something else that was going on that we needed to talk about. There was something else. Even I canceled.
Shawnee had a feel good story. Something just came through in the wire.
Oh,
go ahead.
What was your feel good story, Shawnee? Or what y'all want to do? Y'all want to? Jay, what do you think just came through? Give me what you just came through.
Actually, Shawnee, put the picture up. I was going to see what your thoughts are. I don't know if it's still controlling women or they trying to control women rights.
They trying to control women.
Action said I could come over, but I gotta make my own play. Dude, I'm not allowing you to make my own play.
Oh yeah, grown man can't. Another one can't.
Jay Black won't be eating.
Members of the PI today vote. Oh, sorry. Vote to find women who miscarriage and force them to fill out this form. This is traumatizing for women experiencing incredible loss. They got to fill out a form if they miscarry?
Oh, well, if they want a death certificate, I mean, I don't understand why you would want a death certificate.
I think they're forcing it though. If they're voting, is making it mandatory?
But why would you have to fill out a death certificate?
Yeah, forcing them to fill out this form.
So
you didn't provide anything. Like when I had my miscarriage, we had bought stuff for the baby, but why would I fill out we didn't have a funeral. Jesus. They had to go remove, they had to remove the baby from me. Oof. But we didn't have a funeral. Why are we filling out a death certificate? We didn't name the baby, or
So what was that happy story you had, Shawnee? What was that happy story that you had? What was
So a set of
that
twins.
was from Jay. That was from Jay.
That was sent to
that's
me
from
over the
Jay.
wire, and I was like, "Oh, somebody was offended sending it to me." Saying, "I was like, oh, that's interesting."
Can somebody give me the feels good? Yeah, it feels good. I need a feel good story fast. Come on.
Oh yeah, Tamara's telling you, you missed it. We had a really good time. I told Mike about the side chick and Shay and all that.
Oh my God, that is a hard. Or for those who don't know, they brought this couple into the damn house, right? And the couple comes into the house, and the guy is familiar with the family, and somebody decided they were gonna freestyle and say what's up to his girl. First of all, you never just take it for granted that you know the girl's name. Well, they called the girl the wrong name. And it happened to be a girl that I guess she had accused him of being with. And this poor man had to go to the backyard and scratch his head. And the woman left. And they left out. What in the world? I'm just so.
They called the main girl the side girl.
Yeah, the wife. The wife of 20 years.
The wife said, "I'm the wife." You just named
yeah.
the side chick. Yeah.
The
wife of 20 years.
Said with the coolness. She was with the cool.
She sat down and had her drink. We made her drink. We made her drink. Was gonna make her play too.
Who freestyles a name? Nobody does that. You go like, nobody freestyles a name.
Yeah, you just say, "Hey, hi."
Yeah, it was his wife.
That's like if Cam comes over, he comes over with somebody, he brings a girl with him to a function. Dog, I'm saying, hey y'all, Cam here.
I'd be like, is this the girl that you brought to the party at Mike's house?
No.
I heard so much about you.
You when I met last New Year's Eve? That wasn't you New Year's Eve?
Hey
Oh,
y'all.
I thought you looked different.
Cam's
you don't look
here.
like that girl he had. What's your name?
That is disrespectful. There'll be some violence. That is
all y'all
disrespectful.
to shut up.
Like, this is Cam and his friend. Everybody
That's
say
right.
hi.
That's right. Don't you worry about
it. That relationship is over.
I
hope he
it
hung
ain't
in
over. No, she's been married to him for 20 years. He's been doing that. She not going nowhere.
Y'all
that
ruined
didn't break it.
Ain't nothing worse than ruin a Saturday night. Like if you ruin a Tuesday, I get it. But ruin a Saturday night because there's nowhere for him to go. He has to go home. He got to stay there and take the heat now for the rest of the night. He can't just walk out and go to the bar. I hope he
that
got
was
liquor.
his fault. That's his fault.
That's his fault for what? For y'all assuming a name?
No, when he walked in the door, he should have said, "Hey, y'all, this is my lovely wife, Keisha." And then, no, everybody would have called her Keisha. She wouldn't have got introduced to somebody else.
Who was the hater who did the introductions?
Well, it was her house. It was my cousin's house. So they were coming in. It was just us there at the time. Like everybody hadn't gotten there yet. So everybody can talk because the dude was gonna go with her dude, and then she was gonna come with us. So she was just like, "Hey, this is," because I didn't know the dude. That was my first time seeing him. This is Joe, and this is Shay.
Ugh.
And then that lady said, "Nah, I ain't Shay. That's the other one." And I said, "I know y'all not about to just sit here and act like she didn't just say this." Well, who is Shay?
But you said she ain't going nowhere. Like she's stuck in that relationship.
No, what I'm saying is that's not her first time going through that. With the way she reacted, let me know. Okay, she's used to this.
She's
She's
cool
not
with
going
it.
nowhere.
Yeah.
She ain't cool with it, but she ain't about to leave him over 20 years.
If I was
Yeah.
him, in hindsight, I would have just said, yeah, okay, well, now that y'all messed that up, let's have a good time for the rest of the night. Because there's no reason to go home.
Yeah, but he didn't do that. He went to the back and stayed for a while. Then he went outside. If he would have just said something, if he would have said something, but I mean, he just, I was shocked because he was one of them dudes that looked like he's straight, hood.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Put Jasmine. Can you put Jasmine comment on there? Because you said something about me saying vaginas. Came back to see if Mike was saying vagina 50
11 times.
Okay. Vagina, just in case. Vagina. Hi, vagina. How Jasmine vagina. Jasmine, vagina, twilight, high, ovaries.
You hit menopause yet, Jasmine?
Yeah, we just found out menopause can happen in your 30s, which I think is a good thing. But I heard when women go through menopause, they lose their sexual supposedly their sexual
You have
whatchamacallit.
hot flashes, and then it supposedly dries up down there. So
I ain't gonna comment on this. I used to do that to my older brother. Don Page said I used to do that to my older brother when I was a kid to get him back. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. No, that's not funny at all.
Mike changed the subject when you said it was sandpaper.
yeah, it dry up. That's what they say. It's dry up. I'm not looking forward to menopause. So
I heard it wasn't. I'm just gonna say I heard it wasn't true in a lot of cases, but I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna dig into
but
that.
they have other things like you can use to make it not be a desert.
Yeah, I'll bring the super soaker in. I'll bring the super soaker in.
Well, it's medicine. It's actually medicine you can take to make it flow. Flow
Yeah,
like
the KY stuff. I think.
Yeah, but why not just shoot it up with the super soaker? It's more fun. My dad did that to my second wife. Jesus, yeah, my dad. Yeah, I gotta watch my dad.
Come on, Billy.
My dad is not good with names. I was gonna tell you, my dad is not good with names. Like my dad is dropping names out of nowhere from high school. I'm like, what would make you remember a name from high school? Like, how could you even remember that? I'm like, dog.
It must be current for him to say it.
Yeah. Kathy said, not in my case. After my I'm still moist.
All right.
All right, Kathy.
Let him know, Kathy. Let him know.
Oh,
Jasmine, vagina, twilight. Tongue works just fine for is that desert vagina? If you got desert vagina, you're not getting this pressure's tongue. You better use that right hand and that index finger before I get into the room. Mike can talk about watery balls, but not sandpaper cat. I ain't worried about sandpaper cat.
Oh man.
What a morning. What a morning.
All right, y'all. Allegedly, with Sexy Mo in the building. Get to them stories, Sexy Mo.
Okay, so this must be the week of public apologies, Michael Shawn. Malik Beasley, he done went public on a gram professing all of his mistakes. Now, if you remember back in December, his wife filed for divorce because he got caught out there and, the media captured pictures of him and Larsa, Scotty's ex-wife, Scottie Pippen, holding hands. So, she was like, I didn't know they was messing around. I found out when y'all found out. And so she shut it down. Well, I told you Malik was about 15 years younger than Larsa. He claims that he left her and it wasn't the other way around. And he's climbing back slowly on his knees to his wife. He's like, I messed up. I wish I wouldn't have, done that. I was searching for something else when it was right here all along, talking about right there with his family. The little tiny violin playing in the background. But she is holding hers because she's like, look, that's all nice. I just need you to be a good dad. We'll talk about all that other stuff later, but I just need you to be a good dad right now.
Who are these people again?
So Malik Beasley.
Who's Malik Beasley? Just go right to the point. Who's Malik Beasley?
He's an NBA player. Okay. He's been in some trouble.
Another person who's not a star. Who's the other and who's the girl?
Larsa, she used to be married to Scottie Pippen.
Okay, the little.
Yeah, she's older. She's older. She's been passed around a few times.
I didn't say that. Mo said that. Okay, so she's the famous one. Malik Beasley. Whatever, man. Okay, all right. So, he's apologizing on social media.
He's apologizing on social media, but the kicker is, his wife was real mature about it, when it first happened. Now that, Malik has made this big apology and Larsa's like, oh, that didn't happen. Well, Montana, who is Malik's wife, came out in the media and was like, look, girl, first of all, you old, you desperate, you thirsty, you ran through, try it somewhere else. Don't come for me and my family. She's basically saying, you embarrassed, you've been passed around like a hot potato. You tried to trap Malik. She said she tried to get Malik to go to a dog on fertility clinic.
Okay, so Malik This gives me a headache, man. This is really stupid. Like this, it
It's
really
news.
is.
He embarrassed her in
news.
public, and now
He
he's trying
did.
to apologize. in
Okay,
public.
so Malik is married. He was married.
Malik was married. Yes.
And he was married to Montana.
Mm-hmm.
She's
He got Laura, whatever her name is, pregnant.
Pippen.
Larsa
No,
Pippen.
he didn't get her. He didn't get her pregnant. Remember, she's 15 years his
Is she-
senior.
okay, she's not
older
pregnant.
than him.
She's
No.
not pregnant. So
No.
all he did was smash the old lady out.
He held hands in public. So that was the whole embarrassment issue, because he could have, snuck around, made her a sneaky link, and the wife probably would have never found out. But the fact that the media caught on and it just went wild in the press, the wife filed for divorce. She was like, okay, that's where you want to be. I'm out.
And how old? Do you know how old dumbass Malik is? He's like
so,
20.
So yeah, Malik
his-
is like 25, I believe. His wife is like 23. Of course, Larsa is in her smooth 40s, and it's one of those things where he was having fun. It probably was good to him. It was probably like the championship ring. And he got caught out there. He got caught slipping.
Okay. It's just stupid. Like, and this is not your fault, Mo. It's just dumb that we're interested in this.
Don't shoot the messenger.
No, I'm not. I just said it's not your
His
fault.
wife is attractive though, Mike.
His wife is beautiful.
Oh, what? Like,
His
it's
wife is
Malik.
beautiful.
What's his name again? Malik what?
Malik Beasley.
None of us know this dude. None of us know this guy. Like, what happened to the days where you had to be famous? Nobody knows this guy.
I think Larsa even has more money than Malik.
And Larsa is just we just know her from being with Scottie Pippen and being with in Future. This is
and other NBA players, and she has a propensity for black men. She loves black women.
We should call this
Black
brain
men.
dead. We should call this segment now brain dead. For those who are brain dead, we have brain dead news for you. Go ahead. What's the next story? Because y'all not going like I would love to be like, yo, this is so incredibly interesting. I've never heard
I'm here
of this.
for it.
I've never heard of this guy. What is the big breaking news? And the thing that killed it was that he was found holding hands with this Golly, dog. All right,
And the media went wild. You have to understand. First, it's about the age. Like, she whole cougar the situation, which I'm not mad. You know what I mean? Like, hey, get yours. But she's been linked to too many young black men. And this is the first young lady who has come up and been like, not mine. Like, you want him, you can have him. But if he coming back and I'm trying to entertain him coming back, what you're not going to do is embarrass me a second go round. So the wife clapped back.
Ooh.
Jasmine said, not the hand holding divorce scandal. No.
Get a hand holding divorce. What was the final straw? They'll be in court. What was the final straw? He was holding her hand. Oh, not him shooting up in the condo, up in her vagina condo. No, not that. I don't want to be embarrassed.
I cannot.
Go ahead.
So, speaking of, the feds are still on Mo Fain, aka Arkansas Mo. I know you're tired of hearing this, but he's from my home state, so I got a report on it. They denied him his bail. Now, I told you he pled guilty to the PPP fraud, where he spent like $40,000 paying off his back child support. He brought like 8 vehicles, just a whole bunch of stuff, a new rollie, and he did it immediately. So of course the feds caught on to that. Well, they claim that he broke his bail parameters back in December. And so he's been detained since then. So of course he's asking, hey, I need to, go out, handle my affairs before I turn myself in to do these years or whatever. And so the feds was like, nah, you were searching on how to get out of the country and what countries would not allow the U.S. to extradite you. So we think that you're a flight risk. We think that you're a menace to society. We think that you are going to leave if we grant you bail. So bail is denied. I was like, dang. So the feds watch you after they catch you?
Google they checked his Google.
So they
search.
checked his Google search and found out that before he entered into his whole plea agreement, he went out and was searching what country he can actually go to.
Do y'all not watch Law and Order and Chicago PD? Do y'all not watch these shows?
Dun, dun, dun.
You don't think after you court though that they're gonna? I mean,
he was already caught.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He like, it's over at that point. So he
no, why would it be over if you're asking for bail? They're gonna check all your stuff. Then you've been caught. That means they're all in your IP and everything.
I would have said, Mike, I need you to Google this for me.
Yeah, Mike.
Don't call me with that on my phone. Like, click.
No, well, they caught him trying to basically coerce one of the witnesses in his case. So that's another thing, that they threw up at the judge, and the judge was like, "All right, bail denied." So he said, "Well, I got to go out to fix a burn unit." He said, "I got to send off my baby girl to college." The judge was like, "Nope. You stay in."
The thing that killed me is that after all this, Mo had nerve like, dang, they ain't even give him no. What do you mean, dang?
I'm just saying, I didn't. So I know when the feds come for you, they got you. The feds never come for you if they don't have a solid case, right? But I'm saying this happened during the time, right before he pled guilty or entered into a plea agreement with them for a lesser sentence. So I'm like, I thought, that's hook, line, and sinker. The case is done. Why you going into my IP address?
Because you're a criminal.
And that's just what the Fed said to the judge. They said that he is a mastermind manipulator and that he does not deserve bail. So he's going to stay until they send him to his permanent spot.
She said they watching us now. Yeah, I guess they can. Yeah, Alexa's listening, so yeah.
Alexa,
that's why I unplugged that hoe. I unplug. I play music.
She was telling all your business.
And once I get done with Alexa, I unplug her. It's bad enough. We were talking about guns yesterday, where Jay Black gave a whole bunch of fake news that the information that he gave was totally wrong on accidental shootings. So I Googled it. I'm not even going to bring up the thousands of kids that were killed between the ages of 11 and 19 from 2016 to 2020. But we're not going to get into all that and the false information that he gave on accidental shootings and how many people are killed in major cities. But okay. But
like less than 1%.
After we had that conversation, I have never purchased a gun in my life. I've never purchased a gun. I've never looked to buy a gun. After that, my Instagram feed was filled.
Really? They listening like that?
They listening.
With one person said, just got these in on Instagram. Just got these in. Good price. And got all these pistols and Glocks and all this nonsense. I'm like, man, listen.
So now it's all in your feed now all of a sudden. Wow.
All of a sudden, I'm sitting there going like, don't nobody want a gun.
I believe it. I Google searched caskets like 2 months ago, and I put in the word red casket. Don't you know I'm still getting stuff in my inbox that says stuff about red casket? We got a red casket on sale. I'm like,
oh, real talk. Here, listen to me. Fat asses and big breasts. 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 Okay.
Wait, since you putting in orders, can I put mine in too?
Not in my phone. I ain't putting that in my phone. Whatever you about to order.
Just a tall glass of chocolate milk.
No. Fat asses and big breasts. Long legs. Fat asses and big long legs.
Oh, God.
Hey, there was guns all over my Instagram feed. I couldn't believe that there were guns literally all. Like, I was like, what? Like, y'all not even subtle about it.
Nah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna repeat Jasmine Twilight's comment because I don't want that to show up on my damn phone. I don't want that showing up on my phone.
Beans and Franks.
Out of here. You got another story? Okay, we're doing good on time.
Yeah,
Incredibly good on time.
Absolutely. So, Michael Shawn, Kim K is no stranger to lawsuits and being in the news. This is no different. So her workers, her maintenance and her, people who clean her house and things, they are suing her. And she's trying to fight back and say, hey, I hired a vendor. I don't know how he paid y'all. I don't know anything. Y'all shouldn't be suing me. Y'all need to sue him. But it may hold up in court. She may have some type of culpability if they have not been paid. They claim that they weren't getting work breaks. They were told that they were going to be full-time employees, but they were like worked and not compensated for some of their work. So they're asking for paychecks, back back money that they're owed. And Kim K is like, I don't want no parts of it, but honey, you might have to pay up if the vendor doesn't pay up, and you might have to actually go and pull the vendor actually in court.
To all my fellow
My legal experts say.
To all my fellow Mexicans, go get that money from your fellow Puerto Rican. Go get that money. Go make sure she paid you what she was supposed to pay you, damn it. Now, flip side, did anybody see the house that Drake is building right now?
I saw the clips.
Can I be the nanny?
All of that.
First of all, honestly, that I hate to sound corny. Like living in there is basically you're living in a mall.
Drake's house.
It's $100 million. Like, this is crazy. It's really it's gonna be like living in a mall. Now, I'm interested in it. I could never live in someplace that big. Like, to me, that I don't know, what do you do with all this? Like, at a certain point, I could really see yourself being depressed if you don't have any viable relationship and it's just you and a bunch of dudes. But it's amazing.
It is.
The thing is crazy. It's obnoxiously what is the word when it's just when people are just spending money where
extravagant.
But I need it in a negative vibe. It is it's
extra. It could be extra.
It's super extra, but there's like what is the word when you're just like throwing money away and you're just like
frivolous,
wasteful.
It's frivolous. It's wasteful. But guess what? It's his money. It's his money. I wouldn't want to live in a place like that.
I always wondered that too, Michael Shawn. Like if opulent, yes, opulent.
Opulent is a very good word. Jasmine, vagina, twilight. That's a very good word. You brought it up.
I always wondered if I had that amount of money, would I want a house that big? Would I want a mansion that big?
I'm not the type of person who would want 30 cars. I like cars. But I know my lazy ass. If I got a garage of 30 cars, you know the one I'm going to drive all the time is the one that's the closest to the exit of the garage. I already know me. I'm always going to jump in. I'm like, you really think I'm going to go all the way deep in this garage and maneuver the car to come all the way back out so I can run to the 7-Eleven and get coffee?
You have your assistant do it. I mean, when you $100 million in the bank,
assistant number 5, because he probably got like 5 different people assisting him doing different jobs. Like,
is the house in Jersey? I mean, in Canada or here in the States?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know if it was in LA or not. But listen, Jay, even when you say that, now I got a call. Jasmine said
11 times, 11 times,
whatever. But my thing is, if I just want to run somewhere, I got to call my assistant to get the car. That's how lazy I am. I'm irritated that I would have to literally call my assistant, go get the car. I just want to grab the keys and get in the car.
I'm probably sure. I know he probably like makes appointments. Like there's somebody who actually controls all. He might have intercom systems. I mean, for that much money, he might have a whole hologram,
Pull the red. I want to pull the red Bentley out, and then the person
at 508. At 508, I need you to You
gonna have it ready.
All I need is 3 cars. That's all I need. I need the one stunt, the super stunt, the SUV that's gonna be 100,000.
But when you have all your friends can't stunt like that. So 3 cars would have you stunting all day on your friends, right? The type of friends and the people he's around, he got to pull. Those are like toys for him. They're like adult toys.
That's still just stupid to me. But
so what would you spend your money on, Michael Shawn? If you had that type of money, what would you do with it?
I don't know. I would only spend the money that my accountant said I have to spend so that they don't kill me on taxes. And I know a lot of times they got to spend a gang of money just so they can be okay on taxes. So,
well, a house is that's something that you don't have to continuously like throw away money. That's like an investment. And this is a compound. This is a compound.
I mean, if my daughter said, I said, listen, before I build this crazy home, before I build this ridiculousness, are y'all staying home where I can build y'all you're part of the house where I'll never see you, so you don't feel like I'm in your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if y'all are leaving and y'all about to be out of here, then I'm not building all that. And I'll give you the money to build y'all 3 separately. But if you want me to build this compound, if I build a compound, I'm gonna want to. If I have that much money, since we're going this extravagant, I need a mini like man-made beach. Like I need sand. I need a wave machine, and you can jump in my water and stuff like that. It would be activities like that, like stuff that we could do, that we could have fun. But
you don't ever have to leave off your compound to do, right?
I don't ever want to leave.
Action said a good point. Who's going to buy it after that? Like, it's worth $100 million now. Who you going to resell that to? I mean, I guess
He's never going to resell it. He's never going to make a profit off of that. Evander Holyfield.
Yeah,
Evander Holyfield did it in Atlanta. He built that thing that his attorney and his accountant said, don't build this home in Atlanta. They told him, you're crazy. So he built a 40-room home, and then Rick Ross winds up buying it for like $15 million less than what he paid for it. And when everything is that, like Michael Jordan built that house and they had to take a hit on the first house he bought because everything was custom. So either you buy somebody who's on Jordan's D that hard that he wants 23 all over the house. Like when you got that much money, you like
the floors, the bathroom floors, the shower, the sauna.
Honestly, if I was Michael Jordan, I wouldn't even sold the house. I'd have made that my museum and just charged people to go through it, just like they do with Prince's house now. I would have just charged people to go through Michael Jordan's house, and it'd be like people would pay like $100 a pop just to go through Michael Jordan's house and go through his basketball court. And I'd even keep all the clothes that are in there. Just keep them in there. I'll get a whole bunch of new stuff.
That's a fun fact. Tasha lives 5 minutes from Rick Ross.
Where you live at? Which house?
You live 5 minutes from Rick Ross's first house. You live 5 minutes from Rick Ross's first house when he was a parole officer.
Don't be
playing Todd. You know we got love for you. We got love for you. That's dope. If you live 5 minutes from that huge ass Evander Holyfield, now Rick Ross's house,
that means she got equity. Her property value probably went up.
You should go. You should take a picture and send it to us. Send us a picture.
We need proof. We need proof.
It's not because we need proof.
Yeah, don't get her locked up. Shorty Doo-Wop, don't be getting too close to the gate trying to take a picture to send to us either.
I don't know why I thought Shorty Doo-Wop lived in New York.
I think she do live in New York.
She lived in Jersey.
No, she lives in New York.
So how does she live 5 minutes?
Wait, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess we don't know. She got multiple lives. She got
multiple lives.
Girl, drug trafficking. She's a drug kingpin. We didn't even know about it.
Everything leads back to drugs, smuggling.
She's an international drug lord. She be rocking with us.
Shorty Doo-Wop, let me hold something.
She just be showing us like she just be like trying to do a good deed. Let me listen to these little motherfuckers.
Listen, what's going on here?
From me a pack, Shorty Doo-Wop. From me a pack.
She's recording a new season of Snowfall right now.
She's recording it. Yo, she watches us from her huge private jet. Like she actually watches from a private jet. She's like, look how cute you do, man. I live in ATL. I'm from Staten Island. Okay, Pablo Escobar. All right.
Staten Island.
Sure you do.
You know what they be doing in Staten Island?
Staten Island.
Whatever. Now we play. Tosh got an international.
Yeah, she said, chill. We blowing up her spot. We messing up her stuff.
Tosh knows the Russian leader Putin like up close and personal. Like she helped rig the election. We didn't even know how connected she
was. She the Black Griselda Blanco. I ain't mad. I just asked her to front me something.
We keep playing in like 10 minutes. There'll be a knock at my door. I'm like, what?
Uh-oh.
Chill. I need you to chill with that.
Yeah, let's test Shorty Doo-Wop out. How many ounces are in the key?
Madam Shorty Doo-Wop said to chill.
And don't short me either.
The madam said to chill. And she also says that she's quite disappointed on the size of your apartment. Damn. What? I told you I don't live here. This is my second.
Stop looking around.
There's now a tracker on your car from the madam. You got another.
Well, speaking of money, Michael Shawn,
she got Tupac in her car. What?
You did Tupac out all these years.
The madam said you did not see who was in the car. I didn't, Shorty Doo-Wop. I'm sorry. I did not see.
I can't. But speaking of money, Michael Shawn, Ray J, he's always had this whole gambling problem. Well, he stopped, going to the big dog tables, and he was playing the penny slots, which, traditionally, our old seniors, our older members of the community normally sit there and just, feed the machine. Well, he put $100 in and got $17K, hit $17K on the penny slots.
Go ahead, Ray J.
Listen, hey, that ain't nothing to sneeze at. Penny
slots are fun because you can drink. When I was drinking, this is why penny slots are fun. You could drink and you could have $50 and you could play for like 3-4 hours, and you could just chill.
Keep them coming.
Shorty Doo-Wop trying to play it off now. She says she drives a Nissan. No, you don't, madam. You are madam to us now.
Maybe that's a low key car. She got to play on the radar. It could be. It could be like
Billy J. Edwards said, "Mike gonna wake up with a horse head in his bed." I ain't playing. I ain't playing with the madam.
Black roses at your doorstep.
She queen of the north. Action said, "I'm gonna have a whole bunch of drug kingpins on my IG now." I don't sell drugs. I never sold drugs in my life. I don't own guns.
I plead the fifth.
Big breast, fat asses. Big breast, fat asses. Penny slots are good, madam.
But you still playing the max is like $5.
You got to give Shorty Doo-Wop a little bit more respect now. So put some respect on your name.
You said Michael's voice is changing. I don't know. Maybe my voice is changing. I don't know. I'm just speaking with the madam right now.
That's your sexy voice.
You got to speak. You got to speak differently with the madam.
That sound like your "let's make it happen" voice.
Yeah, queen of the north and south.
We know now, Tosh. We know now.
Her uncle was Frank Lucas.
Yeah, from Staten Island. Yeah.
Yo, did I ever tell you the story about Frank Lucas? For those who don't know who Frank Lucas is, what was the movie? American Gangster.
American Gangster.
Denzel was
loosely based on his life.
So anyway, Frank Lucas comes and we're interviewing him. And he's in a wheelchair. It's kind of crazy. I'd already seen the movie, and Frank Lucas is there. I'm like, wow, this is really Frank Lucas. This is crazy, right? And he takes some pills that he had to take, and he starts choking. And he's in a wheelchair.
Yes, I remember now.
And he starts.
I remember. I thought he was about to.
Yes,
I thought he was gonna die.
Yes.
Did you at least help him?
No. I'm not getting up and being misconstrued. Ask Shorty Doo-Wop. If a drug kingpin misconstrues something, you could die.
Did you touch me in the middle?
And it was like he was on the verge of and then also it just at the very last moment and he spit the pills up, and I was like, yo,
I forgot about that.
Oh my God.
My dude, that's my Frank Lucas story.
Oh my
Josie
God.
even forgot that. I got to tell her
forgot all about that. Yeah.
Frank Lucas almost died.
I mean, did the room shut down? Did y'all laugh? Like, was it like?
I got quiet.
Did anybody? Did you say, "Hey, are you all right"?
No,
Nobody tried to perform the helmet.
You don't know what this like. You don't know how they're gonna react if you say you all right, and they're like, "What you mean? I'm all right. I'm always all right." What you talking about? I'm all right. You trying to disrespect
Do I look
me?
all right? Do I look all right?
Do I look like I'm good? I'll jump out this wheelchair. You know how
You
I
about
am.
to not be all right.
Where's that picture at? We took a picture with Frank Lucas. Mike, you took a picture too. Wait, I got it somewhere.
Yeah, Frank Lucas.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's true, but you don't gotta ask me. Shorty Doo-Wop said it's true, but you don't gotta ask me. I know, madam. I know, madam. I know. Dear FBI, my affiliation with Jordy is not.
Nah,
Everybody know that,
yeah, Bill. They
Shorty
They
Doo Wop,
clear.
I am going to have to unfollow you. I cannot associate with
Go ahead. You want to follow us?
known members of the drug community.
You don't get that knock at the door.
Once you in, Mo.
Under the terms
You in there?
of the
Yeah, stop
contract that I have
helping making
signed.
flyers.
Yeah, Don Page. No, Don Page. They didn't want that smoke. None whatsoever. I ain't want none of that. Forget that. Frank Lucas died. R.I.P. I ain't touching, giving him the Heimlich or nothing like that.
Going too soon. That's what we would have said.
Rest in peace. What?
Oh wow! All right, you got another story.
So Michael Shawn, speaking of money, rapper Metro Mars, who is on the same label as Migos. He's on the same label as Migos.
Let me Google him. What's his name? You said rapper
Metro Mars. He actually signed to the label when he was 17.
Metro Mars.
Let me Google this.
But listen, no, he's somebody. He graduated from high school, number one. So I applaud that, because in a day and age where people signing contracts left and right before they're 18, all they see is money. I'm glad that he kept going and graduated from high school. But whether it's a high school graduation or whether it's a college graduation, everybody has to do something memorable. I remember when I graduated from college the first time around, I strolled across the stage. You always do something to make your class remember you or stand out, right? It's celebratory. Well, he waited until the last person in his graduating class walked across the stage and threw 10 racks in the air and let it rain. He made it rain on his whole graduation class.
And they arrested him.
So exactly, they detained him. They were hating. That was a hater move. And what they did was they said, well, you incited a riot. And then they put out disorderly conduct, gave him, it's a ticket. You got to go up here in court about it. But the crazy thing is, why did you do that? Why would you, have a kill? That's a killjoy. They're kids. I'm pretty sure he was not the first person to walk across stage and do something, but he waited. He waited until everybody graduated.
He wasn't the first person to throw $10,000 at people.
Well, no, and I'm pretty sure the students weren't the only ones picking up that money.
Can we do anything classy? Anything?
Video of it.
Can we do anything without turning into some hood shit? I mean, some hood
dope.
stuff.
That's dope.
That is not dope. That is not dope.
You throw your head, you throw your head, whatever the thing. You throw your headpiece.
Dude, this is the problem. The adults are even saying throwing 10,000 out. What is dope about that?
So there are no rules that say that you can't throw things in the air. They throw their graduation caps, their tassels up in the air. But the crazy thing is, he actually had a valid reason and a positive reason for doing this. He said a lot of his classmates didn't receive money for graduation. So he said this was his way of giving back to his peers. So 17 years old. I mean, 17. He said he had to strap the money all around his body up under his gown. He did it.
This is why
the memorable moment.
The adults can't even be. The problem is, you adults can't even be adults. You adults can't even be adults. Dog, if you want to help people with $10,000, you don't make them scurry like a bunch of peasants.
They didn't scurry though. I'm looking at the video.
They didn't scurry. There was no fight.
They sat there. A couple people it wasn't no.
They were grabbing money. But it was no riot ensued. So how do you give a charge for inciting a riot when no riot ensued?
Because it could have started one.
I could have crashed my car.
Yes, if you yell fire in a movie theater, you will get arrested.
So let me ask you this.
Even if nobody runs.
So what if 100 grads threw their cap and gown, threw their caps up in the air, and somebody said, it's a bomb?
That person would get arrested.
So you're going to arrest 100 people? Because technically Technically,
y'all so in, y'all have adapted this
Party
hood.
pooper. You're a party
Y'all
pooper.
have adapted this. Y'all have adapted this hood mentality.
Boo.
And now new rules have to be made because y'all can't get off this hood mentality nonsense.
Please don't make this another Michael Shawn rule.
Shawnee, please get that video clip.
At graduation.
Let me
if
ask you something. Let me ask you something. With a bunch of us, right? And they started. Let's say they all would have started fighting for the money,
but they didn't.
I'm not. That's
It's
not
the
why rules are.
environment. But
That's not why rules are made.
The environment.
There's no rule that says you can't throw something up at
And this is why
graduation.
rules are made. You don't throw $10,000 amongst people. Did you know if anybody in that audience had beef with each other?
So it wasn't the audience. He did it. He did it with his peers. He didn't throw it to the audience.
Y'all go ahead, y'all. I'm not wasting my you
class.
two. I'm not wasting my time with y'all today because I'm ready to get out of it. I'm not wasting because if there was somebody who had beef with each other and they started grabbing for this money and it would have popped off into something and then it would have got ugly, then y'all would have been like, but because this time it didn't get ugly. Y'all like let them do it. So the next time it'll go further.
So Mike,
why can't
people can fight over? That's not your graduation cap. That's mine. No, that's mine. No, it's your.
I wasted a lot of breath on you yesterday, and what I'm not gonna do is waste that breath today. That's not what I'm gonna do.
On me.
There's a certain protocol where you don't have to have a strip club mentality at your graduation, and everything we do has to have a hood tinge to it. And that's half the problem because we can't do nothing without turning it into something else. You should be proud. Yes, you should. If you want to do a stroll, yes, you should. Making it rain on your graduating classmates is not dope. But I'm gonna let y'all can't be adults. Y'all want to be the kids.
For a 17-year-old to say, I wanted to make a memorable moment for my class and to bless them with some money, I thought it was age appropriate. Now, if it was somebody 50 years old, I'd be like, you couldn't cut a check. But at 17,
there has to be a protocol in life, and we never want to follow it.
I am a stickler for rules, but there's no rule that says you can't throw something.
Okay, well, guess
at
what?
Now
there's a rule.
Graduation.
Now there's a rule. Now there's going to be a rule. Now there's going to be a rule because we can't just graduate.
Michael Shawn, you being Scrooge McDuck right now.
Yeah, I think that's fun. I think that was fun. Looking at, I want hope Shawnee look at the video.
I saw it.
Right? Wasn't that harsh?
And now he's going to get investigated. And now this is the dummy move. Since y'all want to play like kids. Now he's got the focus of the police on why this kid got $10,000 in his pocket.
Well, he can show for it.
Because you don't, officer. Because you don't.
But he signed the contract. It's not like he's not
all that tough talk. Now you got the attention. Let's go back to Frank Lucas. The reason why Frank Lucas got caught in American Gangster because he wanted to wear the flashy fur that his wife that he wore there. So now your ass has got all the attention of these cops in that city.
Frank Lucas was a drug kingpin.
Metro Mars. Why do we have to turn everything into some hood-ish? Why?
It ain't
why?
Hood.
It is hood.
You throwing confetti in the air.
Black and brown people are not the first people to throw up money in the air.
You know what? Go ahead. Continue. Next door. I'm done.
I can give you a graduation gift the way I choose to give it to you.
That's not a graduation gift. You threw it at your graduate, your fellow mates, letting them know I got $10,000 and you don't.
Oh,
that's
you
why
think he did it disrespectfully and not celebrating.
And that's why they didn't grab for it because they knew what he was trying to do. That's why they didn't grab for it.
They did. They didn't grab for it in a disorderly manner as the inciting the riot. They didn't trumpet. They didn't do it that way.
It's hood-ish. It's ignorant. It's ignorant. And that nonsense story about, I didn't because kids didn't get money. You did it to stunt. That's all you did it for.
He said he wanted to create a memorable moment for his graduating class. And he wanted to make sure that they
I can understand a 17-year-old thinking like that. I have a problem with 35 and 40-year-olds thinking that is cool to throw $10,000.
I think it was age appropriate. It was an age appropriate thought.
Age appropriate for
I do that? No, I would cut a check.
But this is what I'm saying. Let me waste his breath on this girl one more time. What I'm saying, let me waste his breath. What I'm saying is that the adults who had to detain him did the right adult thing because it could have led into something. My job as an adult is to make sure that it doesn't lead into something. Your job as a 17-year-old who don't know nothing didn't know that two people could have had a problem with each other in the crowd and literally could have bumped each other grabbing for the money. And then that could have turned.
It could have, but it didn't. So my issue is why that was on stage. Look, that was the graduating class. They're not in the audience.
You see how 2021 popping it now? Y'all see
They're
what's
not
going
in the
on?
audience.
Yeah.
Look, he threw it in his section.
Okay.
Where's the exciting riot?
He
Where
threw
was
it
the
in
riot?
his section.
Y'all go
They
ahead.
were separated from the rest of the crowd by bars. If you can
It's
see down
nothing
there.
but a bunch of hood nonsense. That's what it is. When you
It
throw
was
money
a
in the air, when you
17-year-old
throw
thought
money,
process.
okay. So the adults are supposed to be like, this is hood nonsense. That's all it is.
But to detain him, for an officer to detain him,
You can't throw $10,000 in the air and put everybody what could have happened. Now, if something did happen, right? And nobody did anything, right? And let's say something did jump off. Then everybody would be like, why didn't anybody stop it? Everybody would be like, why didn't y'all stop it? Why did y'all let him do that? Then if something jumped off and then people started beefing in the crowd and then it leaked out. And let me tell you something. This is the usual. The beef starts in and then it leaks outside. And then it leaked outside and it escalated because these people didn't like each other. These people didn't like each other and it leaked outside. Then all y'all would be right now saying, where was the supervision? Where were the people who should have protected those kids? Where was this? Where was that? Y'all can need to grow up. J Black and Sexy Mo need to grow up. Y'all not kids anymore.
Mike, you ain't been to a concert where they throw you a bunch of shirts? Remember, we used to throw shirts in the crowd.
Thank you.
And guess what? And it could turn into a problem.
They do it at sports games. Nobody's arrested.
No, throw $10,000 in that crowd and see what happens.
You could throw a shirt and incite a riot.
Oh,
so why is that not illegal? Nobody gets detained for that.
All I'm saying is that y'all get mad because they detained them because you can't throw $10,000 into a crowd.
Again, it was his peers. It was at the end of graduation.
Party
and everybody throws caps up.
Get to the next story.
Party pooper, Mike. No fun. No fun zone.
You know how?
Do you know how
Shine? Do you know how Shine wound up in jail? Do you know how Shine wound up in jail?
Oh man!
Y'all want to know how Shine wound up in jail with P Diddy? Y'all want to know how?
How, Mike? Tell us.
Diddy and Shine were walking out, and they threw money at him. They threw money at Diddy. And they were disrespecting him by throwing money at him. And allegedly Shine shot off.
But I don't think he shot off because of the disrespect, though, right?
Yes. And there are people, and it's hood nonsense to throw money at people.
So you think the students there that was graduating on him said, "Oh, this is disrespectful"?
Do you know if he had beef? Wait, Jay,
you hit me in the face with all this money.
Oh man, let me pick this up, put this in my pocket, man.
Hey Jay, if you had beef with somebody in high school and they threw money in your face, what would you do, big homie? Hothead homie?
Oh, Jay Black would pick it up and put it in his pocket.
I'm picking it up. I'm not. I mean,
and then he'd want to fight.
And then he'd
want to fight. I've seen Jay fight for less than that. If somebody threw money at you and you had beef with them, and he looked at you as he was throwing the money at that graduation,
he was going, "Hey," he was the one looking at
it up in the air.
He's saying hey to everybody else except you and him got beef. Y'all let it go, because when it goes crazy, because this is what it'll do. It'll escalate into more and more and more when you don't stop it. Because this is what we do. If it's not a restriction, we'll take it further. We'll take it further and it'll get crazier. I was at Jamie Foxx Drake concert. They blew money from the ceiling to us. Jamie's picture was on his. But so Kathy, that wasn't real money.
Like that Usher money.
That wasn't on. All right, we got 3 more minutes.
Put the money in my pocket, right, David?
Oh goodness. They
know what it is. Like shorty, because you're a drug kingpin, so you know what it is. Like, you know, when somebody throws money at you.
Back to shorty doo-wop. You gonna front me? You gonna front me this pack of what?
Yeah, but Popo kills us on a could have happened. Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
But y'all let him play.
Again, at
Yeah.
17, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he would, like I said, he was trying to create a memorable moment. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
stunting. Yes, he was stunting. 17, signed artist to a major label. Probably more money in his pocket than he's ever seen in his life. He's
So when they
graduated
checked-
from high school,
So they was able
not
to
becoming
verify
a
his income.
statistic.
They verified
Hmm.
his income. Them charges going to get dropped.
Yeah. Not a statistic.
And it's
Another
misdemeanor.
hood activity that brings attention upon you. And we live in a culture that we want all the attention. We want all the attention.
It had
Not
me
just
Googling.
black and brown.
We are attention whores. That's all we want is attention. You
Not
got
Society as a
$10,000.
whole.
You got $10,000 in your pocket. It's not society as a whole. It's not.
Yeah.
Because if you go to these rich areas, and ask DJ Envy. Envy will tell you in these $15 million homes, the Bentley drivers is Envy. Envy said, we the only ones with the Bentleys. There's a bunch of Prius and Nissan Sentras and Honda Accords.
What about Versus like Shorty Doo-Wops? They like Nissan Versus. That's what they drive.
Nissan Versus. when you pushing weight internationally, you drive a Nissan Versus to keep a low profile. You're creating a monster. He's 17, he's already blowing $10,000 on nothing but to make a memorable.
J Black is on to something. I'm putting 2 and 2 together for Shorty Doo-Wop. She did say she drive a Nissan Versa, right? You from Staten Island, right? But you live in Atlanta.
Mo, where the hell you been for the last 15 minutes?
Caught up in there throwing money in there.
Where in the hell we've been saying this? We've been running this joke for 15 minutes.
But I'm starting to believe that there's some truth to this story.
She would move away down south. Yeah.
I'm starting to believe there's some truth to
Yeah,
this
when
story.
she said she lived down the street from Evander Holyfield's house that was worth $50 million. You didn't catch that one.
She's 5 minutes from Ricky Ross' house. Yeah.
No, that was Evander Holyfield's house that Rick Ross bought.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. She lives 5 minutes. So yeah. If you think about it, the area doesn't change that much in 5 minutes, no matter what neighborhood.
It doesn't. You in the same tax
5 minutes?
bracket. You got the same taxes.
Right.
That's
15 minutes later, Mo goes, you know what?
I think she's.
Oh, wait a second. This could be.
She did say she drive a Nissan Versa.
She got a Versa and she got a house in Jersey.
Right there.
She way down the street from Rick Ross.
Staten Island.
And then Staten Island.
Ferry boat.
She probably done thrown $10,000 in the crowd before. Yes, she
knows something. Check her Google. Somebody check her IP. Check her Google searches.
I think she's trying to get out the country. Oh, this nap is gonna feel so good. Shout to my New York Knicks. Oh, before we go, shout to J Black because my streaming channels that I don't have TNT, and I'm not adding more streaming channels to the bill. Because what's the point of cutting cable if you're gonna spend $35 a month for one streaming thing and then another $35, then you're back over $100. Jay sent me his password so I can watch the games on the phone. And I wasn't worried. Like, I really do like watching LeBron James play. I really do. So I got to watch LeBron win last night, and tonight the New York Knicks.
Did they let you cast it to your TV?
There's something. I'm telling you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do it now so I can tell you what it says.
The cable channel doesn't, but some of the apps do. Right?
It won't let me ping it. It always says it gives me the option, and it says something about my Wi-Fi device. Connect your out of home. It says out of home. So anyway, the bottom line.
Out of home. I didn't know that.
The whole point of the situation is good looking, Jay, because I get to watch the New York Knicks tonight.
Put it on your iPad or your computer or something like that too. It'd probably be, if you put it on your laptop, it'd be a bigger screen.
Yeah, laptop would be bigger.
How do you ping it to your laptop?
Well, you just download the app and it's the same login. You just gotta add.
So you go to the app store over here
on your laptop.
There's an app. I've never gone to the app store on my laptop.
Yeah, you got one.
All right, so I'm gonna do that today, and I'm gonna watch.
And then your phone can be free, and then you can respond back to my texts when I'm texting you.
Oh no, I'm not gonna.
There you go.
Sharing is caring, J Black. Give up your passcode to us.
And side note,
We like to watch the ball game too.
Side note, I've been binge watching Snowfall. I'm up to season 3, episode 4.
Good for you.
I'm all in. I'm
Greatest
all in
show you've ever seen in your life.
I'm all. Some of it, when you were saying it's a message, I'm like, I don't see the message, but I think I'm starting to get to it. I'm starting to get to the message a little bit
early.
now.
It's still early.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
Season 3.
He only gets the drugs because the CIA brought the drugs to LA.
I thought it was the whole don't do it because you're gonna get locked up. You ain't built for the jail life.
He originally brought crack. The demise of the black community is him selling crack.
This wasn't happening before him.
You mean selling cocaine? The crack was them. They created the crack with cooking
the cocaine.
Up the
yeah, that's the
But the cocaine is the base. I get what you're saying now.
But they learned. They all learned how to make the crack. But they sold this stuff, and the CIA was putting it in there, and they denied it for years until the president of the United States had to admit what they were doing, which is crazy.
The president was involved. So, oh, this is deep. Okay. But some of it wasn't realistic. Like, if you moving and shaking like that, Franklin, why are you by yourself so much? That part was so weird for me the first 2.5
What you mean?
Like, he was always by himself. Like, you got to move. You need a team around you.
Oh, he was by himself. He got all the connects by himself.
But he moves a lot by himself. Like, when you're in them streets, he leaving, walking down the street or in the car. Like, he's too alone, too much for me. And that's like,
I know you say that.
Everybody knows what he's doing, and that's the thing. They don't know what he's doing. He's just Franklin. He's just
like a square. He's a square.
I still need D-Ray with me. We got to roll it all. I need a shooter with me at all times when I'm worth that much doing that many, making that move.
As it moves on, you'll see. It'll change. You'll see.
All right, I'm like,
it'll change.
No wonder he keep getting
you going by rules that were made in a rule book, and these guys were doing it before the rule book was made.
Exactly.
And this was in the 80s.
This is the first. This is the first. It's not somebody who did it after.
When he got knocked over his head on the bicycle, season 1, when he first got started, he knew at that point I need to have a squad with me at all times. When they first got him, for those saw season 1, but I digress.
Keep watching, Jay Black. Keep watching.
No, I'm in. I'm hooked.
It's not going to disappoint. It don't disappoint.
I need to see how this play out. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna switch my thing to my laptop today. Watch the game. Shout out to my New York Knicks in the playoffs. June 17th. Laugh Out Loud comedy show at the Arlington Improv. I guess Shawnee left, huh? Shawnee Scott left. Did she have to leave?
She had to drop her daughters off. She came back. She just came back.
Okay. So shout out to Shawnee, Sexy Mo, DJ Cam, Jay Black. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be. And you ever throw $10,000, I'll smack the out of you.
Hey, Michael Shawn.
Huh? What is that? Why do you keep doing that?
Because you kept saying you wasting your breath on me. So
because I wasted a whole bunch of breath on you yesterday over this thing, and then Mo's the only person who will get somebody as their witness, and then the witness just agrees with me.
Technically, he didn't.
He did. He wanted restriction.
Tasha wanted you to see that, Mike. Make sure you got that mirror the laptop on your display to your TV, and you can watch it.
Oh, okay.
You know, she know all the tricks. She got all. She know it all.
The inside scoop.
Mirror the laptop, and I know the mirror thing. Oh, God, you've learned a lot with your international travels.
Private
jets. Jesus, love me for who I am, not who Shorty Doo-Wop really is. Boy,
she be by herself a lot too.
She be by herself. Who you want me to be? Because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed: it will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. If something makes you laugh as hard as possible, and never let nobody steal your happiness. It belongs to you. You fight for everything else. Why don't you fight for that? It's Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends. We will see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Central Time, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Free Agent Radio. Download the app. Media Room 360, search those streaming channels, and don't forget to go to Michael Shawn and TakeOver Legends YouTube channel so y'all can see the shows. All right, I'm going to take a vicious nap after I inhale 2 inhales off this Black and Mild.
Oh, my wife had to go to the doctor's. No bacon. I forgot. She had a 9:30 appointment.
Man, we know you ain't eating unless she makes it.
Michael Shawn and the TakeOver Legends, where nothing's off limits. Free Agent Radio.